Yes, sir. Let me put my headphones on. Once again, you're tuned in. This is going to be the Dog and Dave show, the pre-show banter, should I call it right now? As we're just letting everybody get up in this thing, man. Of course, we got Colorado going to UCLA. That's going to be the big game this weekend. What's happening? Everybody out there in the the chat. Got Nick Braxton. Got Nafulu out there, Jennifer, Dewey, Say Cheese, Mac ENT, Palm Tree Cabin. Everybody checking in. Y'all go ahead and get up in this thing, man. Share this thing, like this thing. Let everybody know that we here now and they old news. Bridget Maxey, shouts out to you. Appreciate you. Flyboy Brass, you already know what it is, dog. And everybody else checking in. We're going to be live in a hot second. Got my dog Dave checking in with the Dog and Dave. Join the conversation. Click the link in the comments. Subscribe now. Smash that like button. You dig? That's how we doing it right now. We running them likes up every chance we get. We got more to talk about. Of course, we got Camerny McLean. Will he be starting? Please put it in the chat so we can talk about it. Y'all got questions? Leave them right now so we can get it in. Biggs, what's up, though? Oh, now, Stephen Charles. Once again, Mac ENT, we got Lady T is my name up in here. Did you hear about Senator Manchin putting together a bill to prevent NIL deals for college athletes? How silly is that? Let me go ahead and put my big face up on this thing so I can get into these subjects right now. I could just search for them right here live as we are getting ready to get in. Live in effect, back like vertebrae. Your boy's here. I told you you're going to see a lot more of me from now on. So go ahead and get ready to tune in to it. And let me know what we're talking about, what y'all acting like we caring about today. So should I be searching for Senator Manchin? Senator Manchin? Let me search for that right quick. Senator Manchin news. The official newsroom of the Senate. Matter of fact, I can share this with you guys also. Let me see. I'm gonna screen share it like my dog academics do. Senator Manchin. Since that's the first question I saw came in, that's what I'm gonna handle right now on the first, as I say, the pre-show banter for Dog and Dave. As you'll see right here, I'm sharing right now on my page the news from the Senator Joe Manchin, the official news of U.S. Senator Joe Manchin. Let me see if they say anything about Joe Manchin NIL deals. Senator, oh my gosh. And of course, Tommy Tuberville is going to be along with that. What up, Dave? Dave just tuned in. What's up, though?
Man, are we talking politics? What's going on?
I got a question came in saying, did I hear the news about Senator Manchin proposing a bill to basically prevent NIL deals from going on? And I'm looking at an article right here. I think everybody can see it out there. No, they can't see that page. Let me see if I can share this page with them. But basically, Senator Manchin, whoever that is, I don't even know. I never heard of him. But Manchin Tuberville introduced college sports bill to standardize NIL rules, regulate collectives. Of course, they want to regulate something. Somebody want to be at the top of the thing, of the food chain, so to speak, to make the decisions in their eyes. And Senator Joe Manchin and Tommy Tuberville introduced a college sports bill Tuesday that would require athletes to disclose how much money they make from their name, image, and likeness deals, regulate collectives, and put restrictions on when players can transfer. Of course, they want to hold things in and keep them, how they want to do it. The bipartisan action is the second to come out of the state or out of the Senate in the last week. Democrats Cory Booker of New Jersey and Richard Blumenthal of Connecticut, along with Republican Jerry Moran of Kansas, put forth a draft bill of potential legislation to standardize NIL rules and provide long-term health care for college athletes. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. I wouldn't even go into that too much. That's politics. Everybody want to make these rules, but I just feel like if somebody wanted to be at the top of the NCAA and NIL situation so that they can regulate what's going on and with all this with all this money that's coming in. What you
Yeah,
think about that, man?
man, they just want to find themselves to, you, find a way to get themselves to have a free cut out of all this. Yeah, so they just start making up the rules and all this. Like, with professional sports, I get it, whatever. But yeah, like salary cap and those sorts of things. But we're talking about endorsement deals, and they technically are endorsement deals. You don't see LeBron. He's never disclosed his Nike deal. We know reportedly what that is, but it's like, I just think all this is ridiculous. I love that players are getting paid. I think it's interesting sometimes when you hear about the money that's reportedly thrown around with players. But I feel like if all this stuff is going to happen, where all this regulation, I don't know, man, so much more of the focus goes on that and then what everybody's making all the time. I like that it's a part of the discussion, but it's going to bring, I think, too much unnecessary attention. Just let the athlete get what they get and not just be upset about it, man.
It's almost it's almost like a parent seeing their son or their kid making some money, like, wait, hold on, you got to put this in my bank account. I need to see what's going on with your money and how you're making it and where it's coming from. So they want to come and try to overthrow and take over things of that nature. I don't know if that would be the right move of it. Do they need some type of governing body? I don't know. That's up for debate. I think it should be individuals take care of individuals. If y'all want to educate them in a certain way on how they can do certain things, then educate them. But I don't think it's no situation where you should be regulating the whole process and saying that it should go like this. If it doesn't go like this, then da 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 da. That's all. Yeah, I ain't with it.
If they're going to be doing that, they need to be giving these players 401ks. They need to be giving them all sorts of benefits. Health insurance for life, like they do with the NFL after you reach a certain threshold of playing games. There needs to be pensions, all this. That's what I would argue for. If they're going to say that this whole thing, you're going to have to report this and we're going to regulate how much you can make and all of that, well, then you got to pay up more long-term. But hopefully it doesn't come to that.
This is a true statement right here by Bridget. Says politics impacts everything from the air we breathe to the water we drink. You already know how it affects sports. I agree with that. I heard someone say before that they're up making decisions while a lot of people are asleep. You know what I mean? On the West Coast, they're up making decisions on the East Coast about politics. About everyday things in our lives that affects us, even though a lot of times we don't even see it. But moving on, hopefully it won't affect this game that's coming up this weekend. Colorado headed to the Rose Bowl in Pasadena. Pasadena, where you at? Pasadena, California. And big game, man. You got a tough defense that UCLA is presenting and a tough run game. Not sure for sure who the quarterback will be, whether it's going to be the freshman or the kid Garbles, who came in and played pretty well from what I've seen. Some big receivers, some big linemen. What do you see in the preview for Colorado at the UCLA?
Man, well, it's definitely going to be a challenge, but I think it's one that the Buffs are up for. I think that this bye week, we needed this, man. To me, I feel like kind of how I felt like going into the TCU matchup. I think that there is scenarios, and if we can just play more consistently in some different areas where we can get that upset, I think all the pressure's on UCLA to take care of business, and we're going to be going on the road, but to an environment in which I think it's going to be a Buffalo-friendly crowd out there, wouldn't you say? And yes, they run the ball really well. They stop the run incredibly well. But our run defense has improved throughout this year. That's one of the storylines that people haven't really been talking about because our defense has been carved up in different ways over the past few matchups. But I think if we get some stops, if we make life on their quarterback a little bit harder, I mean, Rawhide and I were just talking about this. Just if we can make their quarterback look like an average quarterback, not like a Heisman winner, not like a Heisman finalist. We can just play a little bit more consistently, we should be in this game to get this upset. And I think,
Right.
lastly, the other point that I want to get at is just we're going to have to run the ball and be committed to running the ball even against this stout team, because Shador is most efficient off of play action. Even if we're getting 3 yards a carry or something like that, we need to still mix in a good variation or a good amount of run plays to keep the defense honest. And I think some of the things that could help us with that, of course, is bringing some more beef up there in the interior line is what I'd like to see now that we've had the bye week, as well as having more of a steady dose of our heavier, heftier running backs, falling for that extra yard or two on these run plays. It's going to be incredibly important with sustaining drives. So that was a little bit, but give me your thoughts, Big Dog.
No, I definitely agree. We're gonna have to find a way to stop the run, and these RPOs that they present are quick hitting, and on these crossing routes that we've been having problems with, they have big tight ends, these double tight end sets, these bunch sets,
Right.
to where
Yeah.
they run these crosses and end routes and RPOs and getting behind the linebackers, making the safety have to tackle these big tight ends. A lot of big plays that they try to go after. They try to go down the field. They're not shy about it. And I think it will present a challenge definitely on defense. We're going to have to just be aggressive for one thing. We got to be aggressive and force them to do some things, force them to be one-dimensional if we can. If we can force some second and longs, that'll be a positive for us. But I think that comes from the defensive line and the linebackers actually anticipating the plays, not sitting back there, hands on your knees in your stance, ready to go and play coming. Now your eyes, now you're trying to make a play. No, you need to be based off the film that we've watched this whole time. We need to, okay, they run this out of this formation. I'm finna shoot the gap on this one. I'm shooting the gap on it. Ready, bam, I'm going right now. You know what I'm saying? Have some instincts about yourself instead of sitting back, reacting and catching all this that's going to be coming to you, because these big linemen going to be coming off the ball hard. And they looking to smash something, man. They're what, 200 plus yards running the ball. They're looking to smash something, and what one thing their offensive coordinator does is they put their offensive line in position to be aggressive. The more runs, the more we can be aggressive. Now, when we drop back to pass, especially in the RPOs anyway, where it's aggressive pass blocking in the first place, now on the defensive line we're playing against are a little bit on their heels. They don't know what's to come, and now they're doing exactly what I'm saying we don't need to do, and that's catching. We need to be aggressive some type of way, proactive.
No doubt. I feel like I saw some of that with the well off video I was watching recently, where South and Sari, man, was really getting into that D line about moving with violence, in some of these drills, having more of that that directed energy, to where it's not you're not just going through the motions, but you're looking to inflict pain. What did you get a chance to look at that? What did you think of that video? I don't know if you saw Coach Prime's speech where they were they muted him out for a little bit, man. He was heated.
Actually, man, I've been a little bit behind on my well-off videos for the last couple of days, which is surprising, because I usually be reacting to each and every video they drop right along with them, but I've been in a different situation right now, kind of moving back and forth. Now I'm kind of got my makeshift self set up going, so I'm ready to go. You might see a lot more well-off reactions coming soon, so we'll see. Is Tyler Brown? I saw a question from Bridget also. Is Tyler Brown back? I saw him practicing in the Uncle Neely video. No, Tyler, he does practice. He's technically like or probably participating in practice like a red shirt would right now. And that is not actually playing in games, but practicing. Even his mom said, and I've discussed with her on Prime Parents, that he's been practicing that defensive tackle also with a black jersey on the defensive side of the ball, just to give our guys some good looks, and based off what he said, hey, I've been doing well too, mama. He told his mom he's been doing well. And I even asked Neely personally on a DM on Instagram or whatever. I was like, yo, I see on your video, this was a couple weeks ago, I see on your video, there's a big old dude in the background in the black jersey. I can't tell who it is, But who is that big guy, man? He got number 90 on. He's not on the roster. Who is that? And he had his helmet on to where I couldn't see the bald head of Tyler. So I just saw like the silhouette. He was talking to Tank. I said, man, who is that? Neely hit me back kind of like with a laugh. Ha, man, that's Tyler Brown, man. You know who that is. He's on defense now, playing some defense just to give us a look. I went crazy. I was like, damn, them the type of monsters we need at D tackle. Tyler he looked the part at the D tackle position with that number 90 on, man. So for sure, free to rock. He on scout
We
team
need some
right
more
now.
315-pound and above guys up there on the defensive line, man.
For sure. Big, massive, long arm guys, hard to move guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what we need in that defensive tackle position, a lot more of. I like what I'm seeing though, production wise or improvement wise.
Yeah.
From a guy like I keep saying it, so big Chaz Wallace, who came over from Old Dominion. I like what Chaz has been doing in the short spurts that he's had to get in the game. But the guys that are in there, my guy Moneybag, my guy D Mac, Shane Cokes, Mari McNeil, Leonard Payne Jr. We need y'all to really ball out these next 5 games, dog. We need to be calling y'all name. We need y'all to step up and lead the way, because if they don't show up, if they're not leading the way, if they're not the big ballers that we know they can be, then we're not going to have much of a chance. You know, it's going to be all on Shedeur then. You know what I'm saying? And we can't just keep leaving things on Shedeur Sanders. What do you think about our defense and how we're looking coming into this game versus UCLA?
Yeah, I think I feel a little bit more confident than maybe some of the people do. I think that like what has been a pain, for this defense over the last couple games, and we saw this in the second half against Stanford, has just been so many of the substitution issues, dumb personal fouls taken that have extended drives, a lot of things that you can mentally correct in order to give yourself, a chance to have more success. I am hopeful that with these 2 weeks off, that we're gonna see a lot of those dumb mistakes, whether they're being baited into penalties, not having the right amount of guys on the field. Those things can be corrected. And when those things go on, then you're thinking about other things that you shouldn't be thinking about. You're thinking more than, operating off of instinct. And with our defense having improved again, with stopping the run, I'm hopeful that we can have some success. And then with that, we've solved the crossing route issues. We've solved stopping some of these slant plays, that we should not be getting beat on. I think some of this could help with having, if, Cormani's getting the start, and maybe we're just playing tighter coverage with, whoever we have out there in pass coverage, but, playing a little bit more press, not allowing these guys to get the space that they need for the quarterback to just drop back and get rid of it. Those sorts of things is what I'd like to see. But I don't know how you feel about this, Big Dog, but with how many defensive substitutions that we've had, constantly shifting guys in and out, do you think we might see less of that? I think that was something that kind of led to a lot of the 12-man issues that we had against Stanford.
Well, I think that's a necessity. I think we have to be shifting in and out. What has to be under control is the way and the process that we do that, to where we're not getting penalties for shifting and substituting guys out. That's no excuse for that when there's so many people on the sideline who this can be your job, coach, coach GA, coach, whoever, with not putting a name on anybody, but this could be your job, dog. Count out the punt team. Count out the kickoff team. Count out the kick return team. Know how many guys are on the field who's supposed to be on that team. If there is a guy out there on the field that's supposed to be on your kick team that you have coming up, have his substitute, his backup on deck, ready to go. There's no need for that to be a problem for substituting. But from my experience, it's always a problem on the sideline for some reason. It's always a problem. It's not. It's not. It seemed to be one of those things that's just not easy to do, to get 11 guys riled up on the sideline and then wrangled up on the sideline, then go in. For some reason, somebody's over there forgot his helmet. He's not in there, forgot his mouthpiece. he ran off the field when he was supposed to stay on the field. He didn't tell his sub that to get him because he's coming off. His sub forgot that he told him to go get him.
Yeah.
It's so many things that goes on when, like I said, though, it should be one or two guys on that sideline, maybe some strength coaches, assistant strength coaches, or assistant D-line coach, or whatever. Somebody who's not doing as much, who doesn't have that much responsibility on the sideline, to be over there and getting the guys up together, man. And those are some things you also can practice on the sideline too. Situational practices.
Yeah, but Big Dog, I wanna ask you a little bit more about that with your playing experience, because I know with myself, it's easy for me to say when I'm watching the games, or if I were to ever be up in the press box, or like when I'm watching from the stands, I can count out the 12 guys. But as somebody with ADHD, I feel like if I was a player on the sidelines, man, it would be so easily for me to just get distracted about this, that, whatever.
Yeah.
When you are on the sidelines, man, like what is those things? Because you are supposed to be locked in, understanding who you're replacing or whatever, or what packages you're in for. But what are the things that go on that just get you easily distracted, man? Because it happens, man, for teams
Great
everywhere.
question. Great question, but man, it could be a plethora of things that can get you distracted on the sideline when you're supposed to be straight up full eyes and ears directly on the game and focusing in on the game, the plays that's happening, everything. You should be locked in. Everybody should be locked in. But of course, you got to think about it now. How many guys are actually going to play in a game, right? How many guys know that they're actually in a position that they might um what are you talking about? How many guys are actually in a position that they might know that they're going to get called on to get in the game, right? So you have a percentage of those guys who are there, who are locked in, who are ready to get in. Then you got a percentage of guys who just got the uniform on. They know there ain't no chance of them that's going to get that they're going to get in the game. So they're back there twiddling their fingers, talking, blowing bubbles, looking at the crowd. Damn, did you see her? I wonder if old girl here, celebrity over there. And it's a whole bunch of things going on to where they could be locked into the game also, and they could be helping out also, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
and then you have another tier behind that is a group of guys who are not dressed. So they might just have on their jersey. They might just have on a collared shirt or in sweatpants, team issue gear. They're not dressed at all. So who knows what they're talking about and what they're looking at in the stands and what they're distracted about. So there's a lot of things that can happen on the sideline. That's why you have some of those coaches that should be over there saying, hey, man, stay focused. You got to be in. You got an assistant defensive coach that should be saying, hey, linebackers, y'all stay next to Coach Hart. Because if somebody get hurt, Coach Hart don't need to be looking for, hey, where's Ham? Where's Bentley? Where's Pearson? Where's DK? No. He turned to his left. He turned to his right. He see all of his linebackers right there. That's why they should be staying with him. Same thing with the tight ends. Each position should be staying around their coach. So there's nobody looking for them. Your helmet should be in your hand or either on your head. So many things that can go on, man, to where guys just miscommunicate about subbing and everything. And that's why
we just need more of these unpaid quality control interns, type of things. Is that are equipment managers, are they also kind of responsible for this on certain teams for these
managers probably will have certain duties to do. A guy like Smitty will be making sure Coach Prime is straight. He won't be over there handling no small stuff. I'm sure he'll be making sure Coach Prime, if he have any problems with his headphones, Smitty is there to find a way to get that fixed, or he got an equipment guy for, that's what it's for. If Coach Prime, whatever, Smitty is there to make sure that there's no drop off. But his assistants and other, like I said, it's assistants to assistants out there, and a lot of them. And I'm not just talking about Colorado. This is football, period. A lot of them be just enjoying the game. This is their time to. They damn near a fan too with the best seats. Some of them will be Instagramming, but but if some of these guys can be given some responsibilities and say, hey, no Instagram in this game. Your job is we shouldn't get any penalties on substituting on punt
Yeah.
team, on any special teams. That's your job. Make sure we got 11. Make sure you got the subs ready to go. And that'll kind of it's almost like when you have teachers in the classroom, like to students, if you have a high ratio of students, then a lot of times the teacher, will some students might get out of control. One teacher can't handle 37 kids. It's better to have two teachers in there, right? So if you can give these assistants a group to handle and to be look after, so to speak, now you got this assistant herding 8 to 10 players, 8 to 11 players or whatever, and he's watching over them. Now you got this other assistant, they're watching over this special teams, and they got a list of who they have and their backups. It's a whole lot of things you can do to eliminate that problem, in my opinion, because I've seen it happen over and over again. It's crazy. I've been one of those guys, hey, hey, tell my backup. And some special teams coaches even say, hey man, it's up to you to get your sub in. If your sub doesn't go in, then you're gonna get punished for it if you're the starter, right? If you're the first string guy. So if I come off and I tell my boy, hey, one of my backups used to be my boy Jordan, right? On special team. I was, hey, Jordan, hey, man, we had a long offensive drive, you got me. It could be a whole bunch of, hey, you got me. And Jordan might just be over there. Now he know he wasn't gonna play other than special teams. So he probably thinking, ain't nothing going on. And Chico just told me I got him. Two ways he can go. Oh, I'm strapping up, I'm ready to go. Or he can immediately forget it, go in one ear out the other. And I run off the field. He don't run on the field. We get a penalty. Coach is yelling at me. That's how it works, dog.
Man, I feel like in all those Last Chance U documentaries, I'd watch, man. Yeah, it's like every team, man, they're always going through a phase where they're having issues, man. So
Exactly.
again, man, and I just want to provide some perspective, with essentially everything being new, having to bring in, like, guys, normally you are not bringing in 70 transfers.
Right.
And, all those guys, again, all those guys have made this team better than what it was last year. But again, like, this is still a work in progress when you're grabbing that much from the portal, when you're bringing in an entire new staff in one off season. Everybody's new. Everybody's learning how to work together, how to communicate. It doesn't surprise me that we've seen game management miscues from coaching. It doesn't surprise me that we've seen players a lack of execution or a confusion of who needs to be on the field when. This stuff's going to get worked out long term, and I'm hoping that we see with the bye week us take some strides, in those situations.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and that's what I hope the bye week, like you said, helped out. Just hope guys getting locked in a lot more helps out. Guys maturing during the season helps out. Whatever it is, I hope we can step up and make these things happen and have everything come together. It'll be a great time for it to come together. These last 5 games, going against 3 ranked opponents, 2 games on this list is like ones that we said at the beginning of the season that we should win.
Yeah.
So we'll see about that. And but
we should win, man. If we could play 4 complete quarters, man, we should.
I was about to say we should have the mindset of we going in here to win each and every game, but it starts with this first one. We're gonna get an upset at UCLA in the Rose Bowl. We're hyped to go here and play. We're going out here to LA, Pasadena, and everybody's seen it on TV. So everybody should be hyped to play. And we know that they're gonna be ready to play, but it's still football, dog. Anybody can lose, anybody can win. Somebody can get knocked out, player can get hurt, they can throw some picks, which is what I think. They've been winning some games off turnovers. We got to flip that around and win some games off of turnovers too, and start back getting these turnovers on defense. If we can force some of those, get more possessions for Shador, now we could be rolling. I don't care where we're playing at, Pasadena, wherever. Let me see. Caleb is practicing with the first team. I'm not sure. I think he probably just been getting some reps there, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Caleb Mathis on the field. Even though we got, in those slots, we got Jimmy Horn. You got guys in front of him like Jimmy Horn. Travis on the other side, Travaris Dawson,
Yeah.
um, my guy Fast Willie Gaines, who I saw make a beautiful route on Shiloh at practice and got
Okay.
open and dipped on him. So I think those 4 guys will be in front of Caleb, but Caleb is steady mobbing. You know what I'm saying? He knows what to do. He's going to be in the right places. People say he's too small. Well, I am not worried about that too small stuff. I've seen guys smaller than him make plays on the college football field. He'll be ready to go if he's on the field. That's what I feel like with him.
Yeah.
Plus, he
I just
has that
want
connection.
everybody out there that's gonna make plays, man.
Yeah.
I got no favorites when it comes to that. I just want to see us gaining first downs, scoring points, and stopping people on defense, man.
Stopping people on defense, man. So defense, speaking of that, linebackers. Who you think what are you thinking? Based off some of the well-off videos that you've seen, what are you thinking? What have you seen? Have you seen Tutu out there?
I don't have my my football Colorado shrine made that I can pray to. Sorry, that's probably sacrilegious, but I'm praying that Jawan Mitchell's on the field this game. Come on, man,
Oh,
we
yeah.
just need him so bad. Going up against a team like this, I hope with whatever reason why he wasn't playing, that sort of issue, if it was discipline, that whole thing is passed. It's been sorted out.
Mhm.
He's got all that taken care of. We need him on the field. I would, and then outside of that, I think some people have brought up, to Trevor Woods. He could possibly, help with some of this coverage of eliminating getting burned on the shallow crossers, and all of that. But, maybe this is a time for Brandon Gant, Demoy Kennedy to really step up. Maybe we might see some more linebackers play in packages with them throwing out kind of dual tight end packages. Again, they got a 6'7" tight end. We struggled against tight ends, throughout this season, and he's the guy that I'm most worried about. He's 6'7". I forgot his name, but that dude is a
Yeah.
beast. And he's a
But
weapon, and he needs to
TCU
be
had that
focused.
TCU had a big 6'7" tight end also. He caught 1 touchdown, but that was about it. I think though with Brandon Gant out there, who's a former safety, just like
Yeah,
Trevor Woods, with both of those guys out there, and they can get some hands on that big tight end, who he's big, but he's not going to be as agile as them. If they can get up under him and get some hands on him, that's what's going to be key. You can't play a big physical or a big receiving tight end and not be physical and just try to run with him. Then they just put the ball up over the top and let him go up and rebound over you. You have to get in his face at the line of scrimmage. If you're going to be one-on-one, and you got to challenge him, make him get off the bump, make him get off his timing. That's what you have to do at the linebacker position versus a big 6'7" tight end. Get up in his face and make, hey, man, you're going to have to get around me. I'm going to be here
yeah,
all day. My little short 6'1", 6'2" self, I'm going to be here in your chest.
yes, yes. And I think to like the other game that I think about is like CSU. Their tight end, I think Honker, I forget his name.
Oh,
But
yeah,
he
yeah,
had
yeah,
a
yeah,
couple
yeah.
of touchdowns
He had
against us.
he had a game
But,
too. Yeah.
but going back to that, like our secondary is healthy now. Our linebackers are healthy now. We've had more time to play together. This is a more cohesive unit. Again, with it's been a couple weeks since the whole Stanford thing. It wasn't necessarily busted coverages or communication issues that led to them scoring, in my opinion, which is like, again, against CSU, against TCU, there was a lot of that, in my opinion,
Right.
with what was going on, busted coverages, whatnot. I think if yeah, I think if we can just play a little bit more consistently, communicate better, that's going to alleviate some of the issues that we've seen where tight ends take advantage of us. I think having Roderick Ward back there full time is going to be helpful. And
Oh, yeah.
again, like I said, with Gant out there making that transition, I think everything's just lining up for us to have a better defensive performance. What happened with Stanford, man, was guys falling, tripping over themselves. I think we were gassed in the second half, which I think is really the first time that that's happened. And we just failed to turn it back on. But also, Travis played in overtime, he was already playing over 160 snaps at that point, which is just freaking unreal. Um, and with him having 2 weeks off, I think we're going to get better performances out of him and our defense coming out of this bye week.
All right, quickly. We already over 37 minutes. Goodness gracious, what happened? Dang. But I would say this. I want to see it here from the chat right now. I want to hear you guys vote. I wish I could put a poll in the chat. But at running back, who you guys want to see? Put your running backs, put your 2 running backs in the chat. Let me know who y'all want to see playing the most. 2 running backs, who your 2 starting cornerbacks, who your 2 starting linebackers. Seem like those have been the most
Yeah.
controversial positions. Running back, linebacker, and cornerback. Who you guys starting at those positions? I'll give you my guys first. I guess I can go ahead and start it off. Of course, I've been a advocate for Alton McCaskill for this whole time since he came on.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm going to say Alton McCaskill, and I guess mine is going to be what Indian Carter is saying right now. I'm going to go to completely switch it up. All right, and I'm going to go Alto as my starter. As my Thunder, as my Lightning, I'm going to have Dylan Edwards. Okay, I'm going bam, Alto and Dylan. Alto and Dylan, take your pick. You're going to hit the big back. As soon as you get comfortable trying to hit the big back, now you got to catch the small scat back. All right, get him out there in space, let him run the ball, do his thing. Yeah, I'll spot in those other guys. I like Smoke. I like Hankerson. I love Sy'veon Wilkerson. But for this game particularly, I'm going with the big fella, Alton McCaskill. As long as he's showing me that he's Alton, and the way that I know him to be. At the cornerback position, y'all know I'm going with Travis Hunter and Kamani McLean. I'm starting Kamani, and I'm leaving him out there. Play ball, get ran over, get burned, do whatever you got to do, dog. But I feel like at some point you'll break up out of that shell, and a pick will come with that. Turnover will come with that. Plays will come with that. Forced fumble, somehow he's that type of player, I think. When he comes up and makes those plays and he's playing fast, the ball will find him. At the linebacker position, a tough one. As long as he's showing that he's showing that he is him, I'm going to start Demore Kennedy. I'm going with the big, fast, strong Alabama linebacker, run stopping, pass defense linebacker. That's who I'm going with. And then next to him is going to be a rotation of guys. I like what Trevor Woods brings on certain downs. I like what Brandon Gant brings on certain downs. I'm not a hater of Levante Bentley. Also, Marvin Ham. All of them can do certain things, but what I'm doing is I'm playing them in certain situations.
Yes.
I'm that coach to sub in and sub out. You better be next to me. Go in, go out. You better be next. Hey, it's third and short. Oh, he bet on third and short. Hey, come out. Go in. B Gant, come out. Go in. Trevor, whatever. That's how I'm doing it. That's how I'm subbing it at the linebacker position. That's me, though. Shouts out to you in the chats, everybody putting their answers in. What you got, Dave?
Man, I think a lot of what you said. I think specifically with the secondary, I would like to see, I think, less substitution, out there. Let Cormani do his thing. He'll have ups and downs being a true freshman, and that's normal. But I kind of like Omari and Cooper handling some guys in the slot too when they're bringing extra receivers out there. And in terms of linebacker, we'll just have to see. I like Demore Kennedy. I think the faster we are at linebacker, the better we're going to be. Demore Kennedy, Juju, I want to see those guys out there a ton. That'd be great.
Actually, I forgot about Juju. I forgot about Juju. Juju is a dog. As long as his off-field stuff is straight, I got him on the field too. Imagine Juju and Demore beside each other. Woo, goodness gracious!
Right? But I think we'll see a lot of looks with 3 linebackers out there, like my friend Rawhide Media brought up, because they'll be running some different tight end centric sets.
Mm-hmm. So when they come out in that bunch set, they should be alerting. Yo, alert! Somebody got the crosser. I'm staying here looking for him. I'm not chasing. He go away from you. Let him go. Somebody's gonna come to you. All right. That crosser come. I'm trying to knock him. I'm trying to break a rib. You got to have a mentality. You got to have a sense of a game plan for what's to come on the defensive side of the ball. You got to know what you're going to look for and how you're going to attack it. I feel so. Shouts out to everybody in the chat. You got DD13, DF12, Cooper and Travis, he said. Andrew Cameron Walters said Travis and Kamani. My dog T Webster, more dumps to Dylan. He can turn check down into a 70-yard TD. Exactly. That's what I think too. So have him a lot more. Get him in space is what I'm looking for. The more Kennedy and Brandon Gannon linebacker. So I appreciate that. A lot of people getting them in. Can the defense substitute players? Of course.
We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out if we learned anything over the last 2 weeks, right?
Can we do it efficiently? Is I think what you're trying to say. Can we do it without getting a penalty? Is what it is. Running back Alto and Hank dealing this situation. Yeah, I'm with that too. Hank, I think is interchangeable with sy'veon. A lot of people just haven't seen what a consistent sy'veon Wilkerson can do yet. So look out for that. Speaking of sy'veon, we got another sy'veon, big sy'veon, the right tackle.
Yes, let's talk about this.
Look like he's back and ready to go to work. Big positive for the team. I know we saw big Kareem Harden in there last week, 77. Got a couple of penalties. Other than that, I felt he played a pretty good ball game. But are we in a better situation having a big sy'veon Washington back at the start? Right?
Absolutely, because we need to kick Kareem Harden inside. We need to get some of this, some of these stronger, bigger guys, man, inside. And I'm keyboard coaching the offensive line right from here in my apartment, baby. Yeah, that's absolutely what I'm doing. But if we got Jack Wilty, if he's healthy, we got Kareem Harden, one of our biggest guys. Again, it has just been a little confusing. I don't know what happens at practice. I don't know what happens, in the film study. But, we've been starting two of our lightest offensive linemen throughout the majority of the year inside. It doesn't shock me why we've had consistency issues at those positions. We have bigger and stronger guys that we can be putting in there. We need to do it here at some point.
And I'll tell you a big guy who we saw at the beginning of the year, Big Jack Wilty, wondering why he's not playing as much. He's been dressed every game, been out there on field goal, I think PAT and such, but haven't been.
Same size as Tyler Brown.
Oh, no, he was a huge fella. I've seen him in person.
Yeah.
I shook his hand. Big Jack, you huge, Big Jack. You 6'4.5", 6'5" at least. You feel me?
Yes.
You a big fella, Big Jack. That's what I called him. And and shook his hand and everything. But a couple other guys seemed a little bit lighter, without the pads on. Landon, I think, is a dog. Just might not be, that prototypical type guy you want in there, being 6'5" or whatever, 6'4". He's right at 6'1", 6'2". So ideally, you would want that 6'3" monster in there, kind of like that guy I've seen that's been not crystal ball, but projected to be considering Colorado in his top 3, the number 1 offensive lineman out there, who visited Colorado a couple weeks ago. That guy looks the part without pads on. That's what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying?
Start next year.
Right. It's guys that look the part, that just when they talk about saying, oh man, he has a pro body, he has a college ready body right now. That's what we're talking about. Those type guys. They just look the part. When you put the pads on, you make sure that when you roll up to a stadium, he gets off the bus first, because he's the intimidating guy. He's the intimidator. You know what I mean? So we got 333. Shouts out to that. All threes as far as 335 now. Listening in, tuned in on the live on this side. I know we're broadcasting live also on David Talks Buffs, and we only have on my side 70 likes. Man, y'all better do something to run them likes up one time. All you got to do is hit the like button. That's what you got to do. Hit that like button and run them likes. Let's go ahead and get to 100 real quick. Next time I glance over here, let that thing be at 100. All right. If you haven't hit it, go ahead, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, comment, and all the other good stuff. Let me see here. Another comment said, Big Cool. Big Cool. That was my roommate name in college, former tight end Cedric Hampton. Said, Big Cool. He said, Tank needs to sit and give someone else a chance. It ain't that.
What about Kareem Harden? I don't know.
Yeah, Kareem played on the right side. Could he play on the left side? Who knows? We'll see. I know Big Jotta's been the backup left tackle. Reggie Young been penciled in at left tackle also. We've seen him on the right side. So, man, we got to cut down on the sacks. I think the way that we can cut down on the sacks is quick passes, misdirectional plays. Man, I've been seeing on Instagram and Twitter so much these plays been popping up. These misdirectional plays, these look like old school wing T type plays, but it's out of the traditional or more modern formation. So you see Tyreek Hill going in motion, Tua spinning around, handing the ball to him and faking it to the. We need some of that. We need some
Yes, more
direction.
more misdirection. Get
Yeah,
this defense feeling. Remember how anxious every single freaking third down and fourth down was for us against Arizona State. I mean, they were doing it to the max, man. Having all of these different shifts, whatnot. We just incorporated a little bit of that. It's going to help
little.
keep the defense on their heels a little bit,
I think we had Travis, or I'm sorry, Travis, Xavier Weaver scored twice off of end around kind of plays where we had some motion and you had guys pulling on the other way, and we need that. We scored on it. Incorporate that more in your offense. We could do that in between the 20s, also in the middle of the field. Also, run those
Yes.
plays, and that would give Jimmy Horn Jr., Travis Hunter, Xavier Weaver, Dylan Edwards, all of our quick, fast guys, the ball in space. Dawson Gaines, give them the ball in space. Let them make moves, kind of like backyard football now. Let them do their thing.
No doubt. No doubt. And I think, again, I was looking this up, Big Dog. That's why I'm kind of looking over here, but
Yeah.
let's just get some of our bigger, stronger guys, man, in there. I mean, Kareem Harden, 315-pound guy, 6'5". Sy'veon Washington's coming back, 6'8", 320. That's really helpful. Let's see what Jeremiah McCrinnon is here. 305. He's bigger than both of our starting offensive guards right now.
Forgot about Jeremiah McCrinnon, man. He's out there looking good too in workouts I've seen. Hopefully he get a chance at some point.
Yeah. I mean, we got enough size. Isaiah Jada, man, another guy who's 300 pounds.
Yeah.
We can put in there. If we could just get just a little bit more of a push, man, up front. All that misdirection, all that stuff, man, it's going to work even better.
Exactly. Even who's the guy? Big David Connor. Shouts out to Big Dave. He's like a week away from getting back on the field now after that pec injury earlier in the season. He's a big interior lineman who can really help out once he comes back. He's young, 3-4 years left.
Yes.
I'm excited about him. Also, they made some changes to the O-line and Stafford game. Hopefully, hoping to return of sy'veon helps more.
Yeah.
I agree. Take Dylan out and put Big back in if you need speed, run split, Jimmy in the backfield. But you know what? Speaking of that, I would love to see two guys in the backfield also next to the quarterback in those shotgun situations, because you can do so much stuff misdirection wise with that. If you got a fast guy, you got Dylan Edwards here, and like they said, Jimmy Horn there next to him, or another fast running back. You faking it to the guy in front, giving it to the guy in back, faking it to the guy in back, giving it to the guy in front. Just those small little misdirections. It's going to hold one of these linebackers. It's going to hold a defensive end, and it might create a seam for us to run through. That's all we need is a seam.
Yeah.
That's all we need.
And we saw that too used against us. Again, some of the ideas that were coming out, man, we've seen executed against us like really well. Like Oregon, man, they're pros at doing that type of stuff, faking it one way, handing it off to another receiver that's crossing over, another running back, whatnot. In the Well Out video, I could stand corrected, but I think I did see this. Dylan Edwards running some routes out there deep, and again, that's something that we've seen him motioned out a little bit, but not really too much. I think that there's a lot more opportunity to use him as a wide receiver. And when we go with those packages, getting into an advantageous matchup where he's being matched up,
there you go,
with a linebacker or, a safety.
That's my whole philosophy on offense. It's about matchups.
Yeah.
And coming into this season, I thought that we had so much of an advantage as far as matchups go with our inside guys. And then you can add Dylan to that. Yeah, you got an empty backfield. You're getting rid of the ball quick, but now you got Dylan to that, and you could tell whether it's man or pass once he goes out there and lines up on the line of scrimmage or off the line of scrimmage as the wide receiver. Boom. Everybody else going to go route. Dylan got an option versus this guy. Boom, bam, pitch it to him, let him get upfield. Simple concepts like that is what I'll be looking for, other than misdirection. And same concept, put Dylan out there. Now Dylan come in motion, boom, fake the jet sweep to him. That's gonna hold somebody. That's the same thing as an RPO. If he was in the backfield next to the quarterback, that's the same concept. If you say, you faking it to him, now you're looking up trying to throw it. All right, let's hold off on that. Dylan, go out there wide, make them adjust on defense. Now come in motion. So essentially, you're in the same space that you would have been in at the snap had you been next to the quarterback. Okay, same play, different concept. Boom, fake it to him. Shedeur doing the same thing. Shedeur is doing the same thing, but the defense is seeing what? Something different. Come on, man.
Yes.
This football
and that's why
Yeah,
like I've been calling for this a little bit, that I just want to see more pre-snap motion, because it gives Shedeur again another key on what the defense is doing, but it puts the defense in the position where they have to think one more time before the ball snaps, and that can lead to other coverage miscommunications issues, chances for big plays to happen. When you're continuing to do that. But I think one thing that, just hasn't been serving us well at certain spurts is just lining up and just snapping the ball, right after that with kind of how we've lined up. I understand you can't do a ton of pre-snap. Well, I guess you could if you're still running a bunch of hurry up, getting to the line quick, and then moving forward. But I would just like to see a little bit more of that. Just putting the pressure on the defense, man, to make sure that they're all lined up. They have their
pressure on the defense.
They have their stuff together, man. Put pressure on them. Make them make more decisions every play.
Exactly. Speaking of defense, let's go to our defense again and again. 53 minutes after the hour, going right into 54. About 6 minutes left. Unless we want to take it longer, depends on how the comments coming in, how you guys rolling in. Y'all keep them comments coming, and we can hold on for a little bit longer. Dogg and Dave, once again, man. Dogg coming in straight from the middle of the ocean. Dave coming in from the middle of Colorado. You know what I'm saying? Where it's colder. And I would love to say this. Well, actually, it's not even colder right now. It's been pretty good for October, based on what I've heard.
But Big Dog, I gotta tell you, man, we got a 30% chance of snow on Saturday or on Sunday, so we'll see how it goes. But
okay, but it's coming in on my birthday. I keep forgetting to say it's my birthday week. Somebody told me to say it's birthday week. Birthday will be Sunday. It's going down on the 29th. I'll be doing something in a major way. Don't know what it'll be yet, but something. So I appreciate that, man, for this birthday weekend, getting ready to go down. Hopefully we can get a big win versus UCLA. But it's going to take the defense to step up and bring that hammer, laying the smackdown on UCLA, man. It's possible we can do it, but we got to have that attitude. We can't come out there and just lay down and think we're going to catch, like we said earlier. We did kind of cover defense earlier, but we cannot have a kind of a lay down type mentality. We got to come with an attack mentality. One more player this week who you have that's going to be your standout player, your sleeper player, so to speak.
Man, this is a good one, man. I know you've already gone with Alt McCaskill. He's somebody that I've wanted to see more of, so I won't steal that one.
On defense, go defense.
Okay, I'll go defense. Give me Roderick Ward, man. That guy's a ball hawk. I would love to see him get a pick, man. I think our defense has improved with him being out there full time, and now's the time. Like this UCLA quarterback, I forget his name, man, but I think he's only thrown one interception on the year since they dumped Dante Moore or benched him or whatever. But I think it's going to be crucial for us to win the turnover battle, and he's a guy that can get it done.
Exactly. Speaking of their quarterbacks, real quick, Ethan Garbels looked like he's going to be him. The guy from Coach Chip Kelly. 31 of 46 on the year. He is 374 yards, 67% completion. 3 TDs, 2 interceptions on the season. His rating is 148.5. Dante Moore, 87 of 168, 1,300 yards, 10 touchdowns, 7 picks. So a lot of
Yeah, that's why he
turnovers.
got benched, man. That's why I felt better about this game facing him, facing a true
Right.
freshman. But
Thinking that he's
we're
going
not
to
going to
give
get
us
that
the ball.
luxury.
Yep. Garble's, like I said, he's been from the
Yeah.
game I saw him last game. He's been looking pretty smooth out of Newport Beach, California. 6'3", 210-pound junior. So maybe we can startle him. Maybe this can be the game where we can make him look way below average and have them do like a quarterback carousel and try to bring in more, and then he throws some picks, and they just have a terrible game at the quarterback position.
Let's get
this
that
week.
first quarterback benched. I think that's a great goal going into this game, man.
Yeah. Find a way to get him benched with some picks. So my guy on defense, I'm going to look to make some plays this game. I'm going to have to stick with my guns and go with my defensive line and say that I need them to really step up. So my big guy on the defensive line, oh man, I got a bunch of them who I like now. But it's going to either be between my guy Moneybag and my guy Mari McNeil. One of them going to step up and have a huge game. Oh, you know what? I might go with the young fella who parents I just interviewed. I might go Arden Walker, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to the grandparents I did with Arden Walker, Coach Art Walker. Arden could be coming off that end and make some plays. They also have a former Colorado offensive lineman, Big Jake Wiley. Shouts out to him. Wonder how much he's been playing. I really haven't had a chance to check out as much as I wanted to, but shout out to him there. If we can find a way to get a matchup with him, not saying that he can't play, it's because it's familiarities type of deal. Like if defensive linemen see him out there, they're like, okay, we win against him. I know I can beat him, or I know what can work against him. Let me do that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Let's go.
If hopefully that'll be a situation. I like Jordan Dominic. Also, Jermaine said that's my guy too. Shout out to Polk County down there in South Florida. But I'm going to stick with. I said Amari, and then I said Moneybag. I'm going to stick with my gut and go with Arden Walker, man. Arden Walker getting some sacks this game off that edge. A beast. 5'3". Shouts out to him. Shouts out to his pops, also a former Buff great. Big Art Walker, number 83 he wore back in them H-Town boys. He gave me a little introduction on. So shouts out to him. Brian said Caleb is getting first team reps once again. Let me see. I'm reading some of these comments. Have we gotten to 100 likes yet? What y'all waiting on? We at 98? 98?
Man, 98.
They're going to leave us on 98? Come on, before this.
Get a super chat.
Oh, we got 8 seconds. Oh, yeah, we did get a super chat, didn't I? I didn't even, I had it on the screen, but I think I went past. Let me shout out this super chat once again. Kapayahu? Kapayahu, I think that's his name. Kapayahu. Saucy T. Travis needs to play defense and come on. Offense on third down package. Man, y'all
Hey, man, he's pretty good if he's not, playing 160 snaps right after rehabbing from a liver injury.
Right.
He's going to be just fine. But this offense is definitely better. We saw that we were much better on third down with him this past game, and that's going to be the case.
Those catches he made, and then getting out of those tackles, making those guys miss in that small space. That man is elusive and cold-blooded once he gets the ball in his hand. So continue to throw him the ball also.
Yes.
Just give him some rest here and there. Give him some rest.
Yeah. Oh, Big Dog, I got to ask you about this. Someone put in the chat.
Yeah.
You think we get a net positive game out of the special teams unit this week?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
You think we get a net positive performance from the special teams unit this week? That's what I'm hoping for, baby.
Man. Special teams.
Do we just need to put Mata on kickoffs, man? I've been wondering that.
No, I don't think on kickoffs, but man, we had 2 weeks, dog. I had 2 weeks to find out who's going to be the kickoff specialist. Uh, Kickoff specialist, y'all had 2 weeks to find out
Yeah.
how to do kickoffs correctly and be consistent with it. PAT, man, I'm still not impressed or happy with the way that we block them, but I don't care if we have to go out
Or
there and lay them
snap them.
down, just get
Snap them.
blocked.
We had a bad snap, man, on one of those field goal tries against Stanford, man. We could use those 3 points.
That's what I'm saying. Just a bad snap or a mishap or anything with the way that we block it up front, it kind of magnifies it and it puts us in a bad situation. Makes us have to be perfect on the snap and the hold, which I
Yes,
think
yes.
puts a lot of pressure on those guys.
You know what? You know what, Big Dog? And anybody who wants to join in on me and making this commitment doesn't have to be for the same amount, but let's do it. If we get an error-free performance from special teams, it means we don't have anything blocked, any penalties out of bounds, any dumb, stupid personal fouls on the coverages, or anything. If we no 20 plus yard long returns, anything like that. I just want a half decent, clean special teams game. I'll donate $100 to the 1530 NIL collective. I will do that. So if we can just get a clean game from special teams,
The
I can get more
5430
money to the program.
5430 NIL 5430foundation.org, the
Yeah.
NIL collective. Dave just said it right there. He'll donate $100 to that collective if we have an error-free special teams game. Y'all get that out there to the specs. Let them know. Let them know. Hey, everybody need listen, man. On special teams, man. Special team group, special team unit. Coach Trevor, shouts out to him. In what's the day? Wednesday. Don't know what's the day. Thursday.
Thursday.
Okay, this is Thursday though. This is special teams day for your ass, for real. This is shorts and shells day, basically. This is shorts and helmets day. Special teams is tied up today. They went through walkthroughs, they went through practice, they went through meetings, and they made sure everything was tied up today. You should be understandable and knowing what's going on special teams. And guess what? On Friday, or actually we get there today, probably LA, on Friday, after we get to the hotel, we're going to have another special teams meeting along with all the other meetings, but we're going to definitely meet that special teams group. And we're going to get in this meeting room and we're going to say, everybody's going to stand up. All the starters stand up. Everybody stand up. All right. Let's say if smoke go down, stand up. Backup should stand up immediately. Soon as smoke sit down, our backup stands up. Okay. You got him. 5, 6, or whatever your number is. You got smoke. If smoke ever comes off the field, it's up to you to keep your eye on him and to make sure that he is in the game doing what he's supposed to do. All right, everybody in this special team meeting, first guy stand up. Let's see, what if you go down? Who's your backup? Backup stands up. You go down, back up. You do that with every player until you go through all the players and you got all the backups. So we should have at least at the most 22 guys following around the special teams coach throughout this game, getting ready for it, man. We talking about special teams coach. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't want to talk. I don't want to
team.
talk any negative things about special teams next week, man. I'm sick of having to talk about it, man. So, I'll put $100 to the foundation. If we have just a clean game, come on, that'll be a lot of fun, a lot of motivation.
All right, let me see what is my donation going to be to the foundation for this game. If my guy, like I called out, if my guy Arden Walker has, I think I said he's going to have about 3 sack game, 2.5 sack game. So I'm going to go ahead and say that's a huge game. That's a humongous, and that's going to put him on the map like a mug, right? Let's say if he have a sack and a half, I'm just going to say a sack and a half, right? Sack and a half, and I got to donate also. I'm matching your donation of $100. We're going in 5430 foundation, 5430 foundation. We're going to be donating to on those causes. So mine is Arden Walker. Dave's is on the special teams. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all going to come or give also, which y'all should be giving. 5430 foundation, give back and give, because the school can't support these NIL deals. It has to be a collective and such that's supporting these NIL deals and whatever else for the teams. All right.
I started Big Dog with with Antoine Walker's commitment, I just decided to do $25 for every 25 commit that we get.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Makes
all
sense.
that. So,
That's dope.
we'll see how that goes. And I guess I'll do that with the 24 class for 24 as well. So I think that would be kind
Nice. Nice. Let's see if we get some more donations to join in with us, because we just got September Boulevard said, I'll donate 25. I got bills due, laugh out loud. 25 is great. 25 is great. We'll take that. We
Yeah.
like we don't mind getting the type of money that jingles, but we'd rather get the type that folds. Shout out to Lisa McDowell. So
These
25
big time donors, they look at the amount of people that's donating, not necessarily, the
how
lump
much?
sum of everything, but it's like, do we have 5,000 people donating to this every month, type of
Mhm.
thing. People are going to take notice. And then all those rich people, man, they're going to be like, well, I feel good about putting my money to this because we got commitment from the grassroots level. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, man, how many people we have on here right now? We got 134 likes. Shouts out to you guys again. It's over 100. 327 people watching. If y'all just gave $1, that's $327 given to them. I'll do 25 with my guy. Money gets his pick 6 before the season ends. All right, we'll take that, Cheyenne. One more time. Geniality said 2 defensive picks and at least 1 defensive touchdown. She'll give 25. Nice. Big night, guys. Alpine Garage Sports. Shouts out to you, my dog Chris out there doing his thing in the Big CO, Colorado. Big LT checking in from Texas, man. Let me know where y'all checking in from so we can shout out y'all city, state, area, neighborhood, school, whatever it is, business, whatever it is you got to shout out. Go ahead, put it in the chat right now. We're going to get it in and let you guys know. Also, support the players by going to, what is it, Colorado NIL.com, I think it is, something like that. Just go type in Colorado NIL and it should come up. You can find the players' jerseys and such. Some of that money goes to them. So let's support them. That's the way you can support them also. Everybody good? Let's keep dropping those 25s. All right. Shiloh and Cam get a pick. I'll donate. Patricia said.
We can have a party. we can have a party, man, when all this stuff happens. It'll be a lot of fun.
Dubai checking in. Little Rock, Arkansas. Phoenix in here. I love Phoenix always. 38-35 Colorado wins. Remember this score. All right. Optimistic. $100. Chris E said, if CU run up that score, I want at least 2 TDs in each quarter. Erie, Pennsylvania. All right. Erie, Penn. Yo, Creole said, I would donate 50 for every remaining game when CU running backs have 100-yard game. Quarterbacks runs are not included.
Okay.
Dang, you trying to keep your 50. Well, I think we can. We're out to McCaskill. Watch. I need emotional counseling for last game. Not Lisa McDowell. What y'all know about Lisa McDowell? Said, you do know how to mop, don't you? Oh, yes, I've seen it done before. If y'all haven't seen Coming to America, man, make sure y'all do y'all homework. Go watch Coming to America 20 times when you can, because you're going to see something different every time in that movie. All right? Atlanta, check it in. Alto, 100-plus yards, 2 TDs. All right. Who else you see on your side coming in, checking in? Dave, I got Spring Lake, North Carolina.
Yeah, I got Tremaine Young from Dallas, one of my day ones. We got a lot of Atlanta, East Coast. Love to see it.
Where the Peach Bowl is played. Man, if they can get to the Peach Bowl, imagine Colorado in the Peach Bowl game. In Atlanta? Well, Coach man, that game was sell out yesterday. Fast.
No doubt. Yeah, we still got to get to that bowl eligibility, man. We got more wins left to get on this schedule.
More wins left to get. I think they're there for the taking, though. We got 5 games left. Arizona looking good. UCLA, of course. Oregon State. Who is that? Washington State. And Oregon. One more. Who's the one?
Utah.
And Utah, as I like to say. Them boys are riding high right now. I'm talking about football.
None of them, none of these games left are cakewalks, man. But, again, we've seen how this team can play in spurts. It's just if they can turn that corner this year and play that consistent ball.
Exactly, Chico. Mopping with the mop still in the bucket. Y'all know that scene. That's when Akeem when they asked, "Do you know how to mop?" and he said, "Yeah, I've seen it done before." And he started mopping the floor while the mop is still in the bucket. He thought he was doing a good job. And he went to the manager and said, "Did you happen to catch the professional football game on television last night?" "No, I didn't." "Oh, it was the most thrilling victory. The Packers of Green Bay took on the Giants of New York, and they ended the game by kicking an oblong ball made of pigskin through a big H. Oh, it's the most thrilling victory." Coming to America, man. Y'all checking out one of my favorite movies, as you can tell. Indiana up in here, Charlotte, North Carolina, Seattle, Huntsville, 256, Hunts Vegas, Alabama checking in. Um, now, Bougie in Atlanta, Duval. Got to give a few more shout outs before we get up out of here, Dave. Anything else you want to add to while we giving these shots out?
Nah, man, I just freaking love this, man. This is gonna be a fun game. I'm bummed I won't be able to make it or to watch it because I got a wedding to go to.
Oh,
Um,
Ross,
so,
you got a
uh,
wedding to go
I'll be
to.
streaming, man. I'll be streaming from my
You're gonna
phone,
be like
man.
the commercial. You're gonna be the guy at the wedding like this, looking at the phone,
Yeah,
and then you're gonna
no
just yell out.
doubt.
You're gonna yell out, "Yeah, touchdown!" Oh,
No doubt. No, it's yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be in the back corner paying attention. So,
where's the
but
wedding?
I will be back to watch the Oregon State game, and we'll see. But man, uh, if we could have just had a normal time start, man, I'm so ready to be in the Big 12 next year and have some freaking normal kickoff times, man. I'm sick of this. I'm sick
Like
of
what?
this.
2 p.m., 3 p.m. kickoff.
Yeah, or just mainly these late nights, man. I don't think that they'll be throwing us on these late nights next year.
Mhm.
I still think we'll have the 10 a.m. and I can deal with the 10 a.m. I know that's a pain in the butt for you right now. Being out in Hawaii, that's like waking up to watch F1 over here. But
Yeah,
yeah, I'm sick of it. I'm ready for it to be done. Coach Prime, he was speaking from his heart. I'm so ready to be out of this conference, man. Comes these 8 p.m. kickoffs, man. I'm over it.
you got people on the East Coast having to stay up late just to try to watch CU game, knowing that they want to. But I think that cuts into the ratings even more. It could be even higher had they come with a better kickoff time to start with
Yeah.
everybody in mind.
Oh, and I guess I do want to clarify. It is a 6:30 Central or 5:30 this week, but the following week, Oregon State, that's at 8 o'clock. But
Wait, it's
um,
6:30. Yeah, 6:30 Central, 7:30
yeah,
Eastern Standard Time, 6:30
yeah,
Central, 5:30 Mountain Time.
yeah.
So that's about 1:30 my time. So a lot better for me. I'll take that all day.
So I guess with this wedding, if it was an 8 p.m. start this weekend, I would have been all right with that. But
Been perfect.
timing, yeah, it got
Yeah.
perfectly unideal timing. But it is what it is.
All right, man. Go get you some Raycon earbuds out there. Shouts
Yeah,
out to
man,
Ray K. Get you some earbuds, man. Check them in, and you'll be good. If we
that's
can't
right.
win out, I see New Year's 6. Um,
Oh yeah, most definitely.
wait, oh, they mean the New Year's oh,
New Year's Six. Like if we go 9-3.
okay, okay. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry I read that wrong. But yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
If we can do, oh man, they'll be clamoring to put Colorado in one of the biggest games because they know there's going to be the biggest draw, probably of all of them. You know,
Yes.
you
No
truly do
doubt.
something, see something new every time you watch it. Exactly. Alpine. All right, I know Dave got to get up out of this thing.
Yeah.
How much time you got left? Not, yeah. I think we're out of time for Dave right now.
Yeah, no, it's all good, man.
I'm
I
stay on a
stayed a
little
little
bit
late. I
longer.
enjoyed talking with you, but I do got to get running, big dog.
For sure, for sure. I'm gonna stay on a little
But
bit later while Dave check out. So go ahead, give your last parting words, Dave, right quick.
hey, I'm gonna be on for a little bit tomorrow. Not sure what time, so be sure to hit that notification bell, so you can see when I'm going live. Again, things are a little up in the air this weekend on when I'll be back for a post game, but I will be having a post game reaction for UCLA this weekend. Just have no idea when that's going to be yet. So I'll be back having regular guests on throughout the week. As always, you can find me at David Talks Buffs on Twitter and YouTube. Always appreciate you guys checking in. This is always a lot of fun.
Yay, yay. That's what it is. My dog Dave. I appreciate you, man. I'll holler at you.
Absolutely.
All right. Hey, everybody else who's still in here, appreciate you guys checking in. But the tailgates are off the hook at an 8 a.m. game or 8 p.m. game. Chris from Alpine Garage Spot. I say that too, dog. You get out that at 8 p.m. game, I'm out there all day. It's like going golfing. This an all day mission. It's like going hunting when you're down south. It's an all day mission, baby. We drinking Bud Light, 10 a.m. You know what I mean? You ain't drinking for real unless you're drinking some Bud Light. You know, unless you're drinking some good old moonshine or something. What y'all know about that? You know, I'm talking about barbecuing all day. You got some good. What are y'all barbecuing at y'all tailgate in Colorado? That's what I missed when I went to the games. I really didn't tailgate like I wanted to because I got there later. So yeah, Chris, hey, that's Bud Light but I say Bud Light, but I found out that they say Bud Light where I'm from in Alabama. Say Bud Light. In Colorado, it's Coors, baby. I knew that. Them Coors Light. Where the mountains turn blue, baby. So I didn't get a chance to check out the tailgate like I wanted to, but I can imagine the food that's going down out there. Let me know what y'all tailgate, what y'all put out there. I know we put them ribs on. We put them nice chicken wings on. What else? Got some good steakums, hamburgers, hot dogs, some good pork and beans back in the day, baked beans. What? Come on now. Big cool. I'm always going to rock with you, Chico, till the wheels come off. Much love, my dog. I appreciate you. Let me see here. Represente. What y'all know about that coming to America, though, we was talking about? We don't drink Bud Light. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's straight South Alabama right there, baby. That's straight South Alabama right there. You still in Hawaii, Chico, or are you going to the game? No, I'm in Hawaii. I'm not. I was going to relocate to Colorado, but I met with my people in Arizona who came from Colorado, and we decided, hey, might not be the best deal. We're going to do something different. This is how we're going to do it. You can take advantage of doing this, da. So that's why I'm back in Hawaii. Got a different spot, different setup. So I'm here to go. If you could probably still hear some echoing because I'm basically damn near in an empty office, empty room right now until I get everything set up. And then, like I said, you're going to see a lot more from me. I'll be on here a lot more. That's why I'm staying on now because I can. And just adding some more. We got more takes that I'm be putting out also. Big Dog, thanks for doing what you're doing. Be sure to take care of yourself. For sure. Got to do that, Jenny. I got to do that. Yes, to do it. Then Bud Light Platinum CJ Underwood on. All right. I'll donate $25 if Bentley gets 2 sacks against UCLA. All right, y'all hear that? Levante Bentley out of Birmingham, 205. J.O. Jackson High School. Coach Hayes still going to be hating while talking about CU. Coach Hayes, Boo Capone, what's happening, my dog? Somewhere with a Coach Hates shirt on. Hating somewhere on my dog, on my bus, man. Coach said he don't be hating. Coach said he don't be hating. He be participating. I told him we don't need no hateration or holleration in his dancery, if you know what I'm talking about. Shouts out to Mary J. Blige, queen of R&B, hip-hop soul. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to see if I can present something to you guys from the website. And also you guys can let me know what y'all want to talk about in these comments. I'm here for you. Let's do it. And some fried Rocky Mountain oysters. Oh, man. Whew. Fried oysters? I like them straight off the grill. You know, on the half shell. Oh, man, you talking about fire. Oysters on the half shell. You can add some hot sauce, crackers, or some lemon juice. That's what I'm talking about. But I'll tell you real quick. I went to Seattle one time a few years ago. I was in Seattle and I was excited about eating some seafood, of course. Being in Hawaii, you eat a lot of seafood. And I went to Seattle. I'm like, oh, we're still on the Pacific Northwest. We're going to smash some seafood. Man, my boy took me to this nice restaurant. We get in there. I ordered the mussels. The mussels, right? Man, I ate the mussels. I was all happy eating them. But I stood up to go use the restroom or something. I promise you, I took 2-3 steps. I think I had food poisoning. Somebody let me know what I had, but I had something, and I took 2-3 steps. Man, I never felt like I was about to die instantly. Then, and I had to go sit down, put my head on the table. You know how you take a nap in class? You put your arm on the desk like this. I went and laid down in that position on the table at the restaurant. They had to come with some water, a cold towel, everything to revive me, dog. They did everything but call the ambulance after I ate those mussels. I don't know what happened. Somebody please tell me. I had to have some type of poisoning or something. But man, I thought I was out of there. I thought I was out of there. So I've been kind of cautious on eating a lot of these shellfish nowadays. But that got me right there. Whew. That got you. Let me see what happened right here. Alpine Garage Sports need to tell you what they are, dog. Hey, yo, Chris, you want to join on? I'm finna put the invite link on for anybody who want to join on, as a matter of fact. Let me see. Okay. I'm going to go copy. I'm going to put this in the chat right now if anybody want to join on. Shout out to my dog, Flyboy Brad. You want to join on? Hit the link right now in the comments. Hit the link right now in the comments to join on. See if I can get my dog Alpine Garage Sports coming on. Big dog coming from the ocean, the middle of the ocean, floating. So join on. Give a shout out to your page and let everybody know where they can follow you at right now. And, just hit that link. You can get up on that thing. Wazoo. I was about to say WAZZU. Wazoo putting 50 on the Buffs. Elite Knowledge said, all right, bet 50. I like Cam Ward. He works out with select QBs also, but bet 50. I bet you he won't. I bet you they won't put 50 up on our boys. What? Botulism is food poison. That's what it is. Food poisoning, huh? Alpine Garage Sports need to tell you what they are, dog. Not Rocky Mountain oysters. Pause. Bull balls. They are good. Yeah, I'll pause that, but I would also say if they give you if it's some type of aphrodisiac or something like that, or if it's good for you, I'll eat them. But I don't want to eat them just because there's some ball. I don't, you know what I'm saying? No, I ain't gonna eat them just to say I ate some balls. Then they used to have those on like Fear Factor back in the day. You got to eat a bull thing. You got to eat a bull penis or bull balls or something like that. All your side jokes are hilarious. I don't even know I be telling jokes sometimes. Y'all got to tell me what be hilarious to you guys. I just be talking sometimes, man. It's just me. Hayes be telling it straight up. Y'all just can't face the facts. All right. You got a Coach Hayes cheerleader up in this thing. Give me an H. H. I got your H. I got your H. Give me an A. A. I got your. Do your cheer on the side over there, dog. Coach Hayes is a dedicated hater. Jordan Williams said, hey, Tremaine, what's happening? Let me see what else. New comments coming in. Let me see real quick. He said an allergy. It could have been an allergy I had. Oysters aren't shellfish. No, I'm talking about mussels I had. What's the shellfish? I love oysters. We go do like Arizona. Arizona winning. They have elite talent. Arizona's good. They got my boy T-Mac out there, wide receiver. He's from out here, out of Waimanalo side. Shouts out to my peoples out there in Waimanalo, Nalo Hood. You know what I mean? Kawi. T-Mac whole family. My dog John Kapahu. Shouts out to my dog John. You know what I mean? And all the Kapahus out there in Waimanalo. Oh, nah. Chico, wait, you eat balls? I never had any bull balls, but I said I would try them if, I think it's a delicacy or something. I would try them if presented with it, if they provide you with something that was useful. And I would cut the balls with a knife and eat them with a fork rather than just take a ball in my hand and slurp it like you would. Slurping the balls, man. That they used to call all mountain oysters. Call a mountain oyster, okay. I'm zested now, all right. It's a local thing, Alpine said. Fear Factor food challenges were terrible, right? I know, Jermaine. We leave out in the morning. We'll be in LA at 10:30. I'm so excited. Y'all make sure you go. If you're in LA, well, no, you're going to be going to Pasadena. I was about to say go to somewhere, but don't worry about it. Shouts out to Taco Mail out there in California. a black-owned business. You know what I'm saying? Taco Mail. Check them out. Dwight Howard smiling. Hey, man, y'all get up off Dwight Howard, dog. And I don't like what Stephen A. Smith said either, talking about Dwight Howard. That's the reason why he's not in. That's the reason why he's not in the league, because of this. Nobody wants to be around that. Nobody wants him on their team if he's doing these type of things behind closed doors. Man, how y'all know what people doing behind closed doors, dog? What are you doing behind closed doors? It shouldn't matter what somebody's doing behind closed doors and the fact that they're in the locker room. Now, if he's in the locker room and he's being zesty, if he's trying to touch on somebody's butt, if he's looking at a guy winking at him, if he's doing something overly, overtly sexual, then yeah, I don't feel comfortable with him in here. He playing in the showers and stuff. He always want to shower at the same time I shower. Okay, but you're talking about one of the best players in the NBA, can still play, still in shape. If he hasn't made anybody uncomfortable, not having him on the team or discriminating against him because of his sexuality is wrong, isn't it? Isn't that wrong? Come on, dog. Let me see. Starting to question how Chico got the media pass now. Man, what are you talking about, man? Y'all be worried about the wrong thing. In New England, we have the best seafood, and I've never heard of a reaction like that. I want to try some New England seafood for sure, especially some of those crabs up there in Baltimore, Maryland area, in Maine. I want some lobster Maine also, not the ones that you buy in the store. I want to go eat some lobster Maine in Maine. You feel me? It's like eating some ahi out here in Hawaii. I want to eat some lobster Maine up there, dog. Dwight grabbed on the court. Who he grabbed on the court? Dwight is a booty warrior. Oh my gosh. Dwight is a peanut butter packer. Oh my gosh. Dwight dressed like a girl at night. Oh my gosh. But they don't make girl clothes to fit Dwight Howard. Remember, he grabbed his teammates' balls on the Houston bench. Oh man, I don't know, man. Nothing zesty in the locker room for real. 100. You can't be zesty in the locker room. That'll get you kicked out though. Getting zesty in the locker room around people who don't want you to be zesty with them. Now, if you zesty at home and we don't see you being zesty, that's on you, dog. I ain't got no problem with you. I'll slap hands, talk to you, everything. But as soon as you try to be zesty with me, I'm uncomfortable. The same way if you worked with a female and you tried to push up on her and approach her, that's sexual harassment, dog. You can't do that. What's wrong with you? I first knew about sexual harassment back in the day when my mom, I think she either sued somebody for sexual harassment or she threatened to sue somebody for sexual harassment. I was like, what is that? Oh, I don't want to get sued for that. I'll never deal with a woman in that way. You know what I'm saying? You got to be respectful. You can't be talking to no women and talking to them like a dog or a piece of meat or something, man. People got mamas and sisters and cousins and aunties and grandmas and stuff. You feel me? So I knew about that as at an early age. You can't go doing like Donald Trump saying, grabbing them. No, dog. Not a black dude. You know what I'm saying? With nappy hair and big teeth. You cannot be grabbing on nobody or talking to nobody any type of way. Well, Dwight has grabbed his teammate's ball on the sideline, stuck his finger up somebody's belly for a loose ball. What? Oh man, y'all, wow. We don't have those at B-more. New Orleans oh man, who has the best food? I said on this podcast before that New Orleans has the best food in the world. It has some of the best food in the world, cuisines overall in the world. But let's just keep it in the nation. Top food areas. Of course, the South with soul food. That meaning like Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia. You feel me? That's the soul food area. South Carolina in that too. Soul food area, right? Soul food, New Orleans food, cuisines. Okay, Northeast seafood is in there. Fresh Pacific seafood is in there. Mexican dishes. You know what I'm saying? Latin food is in there. Come on, dog. What? I like Indian food. I like Thai food. Not all of it, but Seattle has great seafood too. That's what I was thinking. So I was wondering, well, how did I get sick up there, dog? Tell him, Chico, Stephen A was out of pocket with that comment. Wasn't he, man? That was wild. I was surprised he kept going with it. He went into detail. Oh, Dwight Howard, and he walked into the house, and the guy said he walked in too, and he noticed. Why are you going into the man's house and bedroom and stuff? What does that have to do with basketball? It ain't got nothing to do with basketball, though. Y'all just trying to go. Now that's going for clicks. That's clickbait. That's shock jockish. That's just talking smack on a platform on a soapbox because you got it. You know what I'm saying? Dwight on Mel Tucker time. Man, y'all right. See, those allegations about Mel Tucker, that ain't even true. Now that man got to deal with that for the rest of his life. People cracking jokes, and the woman probably tried to hit on him, is what he was saying. That's terrible. Neurotoxic shellfish poisoning caused by red tide. I don't know what it was, but it knocked me out like a Mike Tyson punch. You feel me? I was out of there. We don't care. Y'all talking about zesty stuff. Chill out. Talk ball. Ask a question about ball. I'm answering questions right now. We're talking about what's in the chat right now. You got a problem with it? Put your question in the chat. Let's talk about it. Dog Kitty gonna get you. Who's Kitty? I got $100 on Colorado and 100 for the parlay. All right. Shout out parlay. Trump is wild and wrong for that. Colorado and Florida. New Orleans got some fire food for sure. The Gulf Coast, New Orleans, downtown Chicago got some good eateries also. Virginia got the best underrated football players. Yeah, they got some ballers out there too. Shouts out. Houston. New Orleans. Whoa, New Orleans representing. Salute, Lando. Wine. Germany with the sausages. Man, I don't know. I ain't with it. I ain't with the schnausages and the sausages out there that they have. All the schnitzels and the things that they have out there in Germany, man. And I used to live in Austria. I played football in Austria. We played in Germany. One of my best buds, I got him to we tried to get him playing Austria, but he ended up playing in Germany. So shouts out to Dusseldorf. But no, I wasn't with the food too much out there in Austria. They eat a lot of salami, a lot of different meats and fats and stuff like that. I wasn't with it. I used to eat the KFC tasted different out there. I used to eat Subway, ate some McDonald's here and there. They had this Asian restaurant right by my house. I used to smash right by my flat, should I say, out in Jakominiplex, where I used to live in Austria. But I used to eat a variety of foods. Oh, the pasta was really good out there in Austria. Shouts out to them. They used to make the pasta kind of specialty. I used to say, put some shrimp in my red pasta sometimes. They'll do it. I said, okay, can you put salmon in my pasta? They'll do it. I'm like, damn, I'm eating salmon and shrimp pasta out this thing, boy. Chilling. And we used to eat free. Downtown Chicago, best food. Downtown Chicago has the best food? I know they're known for pizzas. What else they're known for in Chicago? Italian dishes, I'm sure. Be more. We got that mumbo sauce. All right. Not like the song Kansas City Barbecue. All right, for sure. Legal side hustle. New Orleans food is delicious all the time. I'll tell you, I had 3 roommates from New Orleans in college at one point during Katrina. So one family came up and stayed with us, and it just so happened to be the cooking family. And they cooked us about the house. Whew. There's a reason why he hasn't in the league. You can't put yourself on people, right? Are you talking about Dwight? Yeah. Dwight a wild man. Y'all got to be real in that UPT, all right? Uptown Projects, Uptown New Orleans. That's what it is. People gossiping about Dwight Howard's sexuality likely have some down low issues. See what I'm saying? See what I mean? That's what I think. They got issues that they're trying to act like they don't have. Dwight tried to grab his teammates' package during the live TV game. That's superb behavior. Now, if he did that, then, that made people uncomfortable. Then he don't need to be anywhere, man. You probably got sick if the seafood was not stored properly, so bacteria grew and you ingested it. Man, I don't even want to think about that no more. Dang, I wonder what restaurant that was. I could have sued them up, boy. Could have sued them, man. 500 on CU. It's to get us off the war that's about to happen. Oh, man. Peace in the Middle East, as I always say. Peace upon the Middle East. And when I say Middle East, that's for everybody. Peace in the world. In the world, Craig. Why is your offensive coordinator not using plays he ran at Kent State? And why he only run one formation? Turkey Leg Hut in Houston. Shouts out to you guys. Y'all come be a sponsor of the show, man. Turkey Leg Hut in Houston. Much love. With black-owned business out there in Houston, Texas. I want to get me some of them. Pause on the sausage for sure. The Bay Area on the West Coast got some good food, some good seafood, good Chinese food from real Chinese, good Mexican food from real Mexicans showing up. Yeah, it's a hub out there in the Bay Area. They should have some good food from a lot of different ethnicities and backgrounds, and cultures should be very diverse out there in the Bay Area. Pause on that sausage once again. Deep South Georgia got some good food too. Hog head cheese. Whew. Taste of Soul Vallejo. All right. Got them po' boys. Did you read about four-star linebacker recruit Marco Jones getting mistreated and disrespected after the USC game by a CU staffer? No, I didn't, and I don't subscribe to the bull junk. I don't believe that. New York got the best seafood, got the best food. I think that's a nice hub, too. They got Italians, Mexican, everything up there in Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Jamaicans, Caribbeans, everybody up there in New York. Austria pasta is underrated. Tell them about it, Alpine. Bordering Italy, it is the second best. I didn't know that going out there. I could have went to Italy for a little bye-week vacation that my teammates went on, but I didn't go. I was like, I'm staying here in a bye-week. I guess I was the same way back then. But I didn't realize that they were, really good in pasta. I literally, like we would, being a player out there, they have deals with these restaurants where you can go to this restaurant 5 times a week, however you want, or once a day, and you can eat there. This restaurant specialized in pastas and salads. Whew. I can taste it now. We had the whole restaurant. Basically, it seemed like 2-hour sales, and the chef or the guy, the server would come and serve us, and waiters would come serve us, and speaking in that Italian language, what would you like? You like extra salmon on your pasta? No problem, no problem, no problem. So yeah, underrated, definitely. It was fire out there. I can't wait to go back. Correction House of Soul Vallejo. All right. Don't forget about Tennessee. Tennessee a part of the South too. I can't forget about Tennessee. Make that Discord. Oh, I need to make a Discord. What exactly would the Discord be for though? And what else would I have to do? Would y'all be able to chat in the Discord like 24/7 or something? Southern California has the best Mexican food in the country, hands down, especially San Diego. You can't forget about South Texas as far as when you talk about Mexican, or even Arizona. South Arizona got some great Mexican dishes, man. South Texas, McAllen, Texas, Yuma, Arizona, I'm about to say, El Paso, Texas, San Angelo, Texas. Shoot, great Mexican dishes out there. Chicago has the best pizza, yes. Best hot dogs, yes. Eating them glizzies. New Mexico, green chili. Okay, green chili, anything. Green chili be fire too. Hey, Chico, how many players got an NFL look from Austria? We had an Arena League team in Little Rock, the Arkansas Twisters. I don't remember them. And the pay was, whoo, man. How many players got an NFL look from Austria? During the time I was there, I'm not sure. I know I was trying to get a look. My guy, former Colorado Buff, was out there. Alonzo Barrett was there. He played in Vienna, the team that I first got an offer from. Carvalho was a good running back. I think he played in the league some. It was a kind of like a turnover from the NFL Europe League. The years when I came out there, when I got first offered to go out there fresh out of college, it was for NFL Europe with the Rain, Fire, the Galaxy. There's another team out there too, but I decided to stay here in the States to play arena football at that time. Dwight dated T. Cooper. Now he gay. It don't add up. Right. And I'm kind of like what that man said. He like, man, y'all worry about the wrong thing what's going on in my bedroom. And it ain't for me to be trying to explain what went on in my bedroom. All these rumors come out on social media. Y'all believe in this stuff for real? No need for me to explain. I'll look even crazier. Believe what you want to believe. Who cares? Same thing. Believe what you want to believe. Who cares? Why does it seem like Shador isn't the leader of the offense? And who is the leader of the offense and defense that everybody follows? It's obvious Shador is a leader of the whole team and the offense. Of course, the coordinators will be the offensive and defensive leaders, but the team is going to follow and gravitate and have the demeanor of the quarterback anyway, especially. So, yeah, it's Shador. I'll say the defensive leader will have to be one of those linebackers, stepping up right now. It'd probably just be a group of guys like I think D-Mac has been a vocal leader, Shane Cokes, and even Shiloh out there on the field. Whitey Russell Westbrook should have a dance-off. You do not post to eat shellfish anyway. That's what the Bible say, right, Carolina? That's what the Bible say, yeah? How did Mel get into that situation? Are you talking about you're talking about Coach Mel Tucker? Crazy. Didn't know you were on. Pink hand wavy. Shouts out to you. I'm feeling myself. Lando said, Chico, does weather and altitude affect football player performance? Yes, it does. I've never experienced the altitude aspect of it that I can remember, but the weather definitely does. I remember I missed the pass because it was raining outside and the coach jumped on my ass, jumped on me like it was sunny outside. I'm like, Coach, it's raining. I know I'm supposed to catch it, but damn, if I don't catch it, like, it's raining. It's fucking raining, dog. You know what I'm saying? Cold rain too out here in Austria. Man, throw me a pass up here. I reach up for it, bounce off my hand. Of course, usually I catch it, but it's raining, dog. So yeah, weather does affect the ground. Whether it's nice and slushy, makes you run slower. You have to keep your feet up under you. If you don't, you're gonna be slipping and falling. And that's going to be your fault. If you're running routes and you fall down and the quarterback throw a ball and the ball get intercepted, that's going to be on you. The coach is going to say, man, you need to keep your feet up under you. You know it's wet out here. Everybody's playing on a wet field. Why are you the one falling down? Mel, a good dude. I met him on a visit last year. All right, South Carolina got some of the best barbecue for sure. Why does it seem like Shador? We ain't talking about that no more. Hi, Crystal. What's happening with you? 16809. Run them likes up. We at 177. Maybe we can get to 200 today. Harlem has some good food also. Home of the black folks up there in Harlem, uptown New York. He's been on for approximately 1 hour. Crystal Wise said, I've been on for 144 now. Still going. Let me see here. California food, good, healthy food. Yeah, they have some of the best vegan food, I think, in the country, and plant-based food out there in California. So, yeah, we talking about everything from food to Dwight Howard to Colorado football to Stephen A. Smith to a Discord that will let you play copyrighted material and virtually have any conversation you like. All right, I like that. Okay. I need to check that out. Tennessee has some great grits and eggs. Oh, man, don't say nothing about no grits and eggs and bacon, man. You about to make me have a flashback up here. I need some grits and eggs and bacon right now. What? Waffle House. We don't have no Waffle House out here either. Arizona Mexican food. Yep. Y'all heard about real life Michael Myers? Oh, man. I rank Arizona number 2. Phoenix and Tucson in the country for Mexican food behind SoCal. Okay, I put them both ahead of Texas. All right. That should be top 3, I think. Arizona, California, and Texas. What happened to Rohan Davey? He played in the World League. Name sound familiar. Rohan Davey. I know that name. He won a championship there. Rohan Davey. Dang, I know that name. Rumor. Come on, son. Come on, son. Yeah, I can't wait for this game. I'm playing. It's like I'm playing. And do y'all get this feeling these days? I definitely do, dog. When I was on the sideline, I almost had a flashback. I told the story when I was on Prime Parents with Arden Walker's dad. I probably should try to pull that up, but when Arden Walker came over to me while I was on the sideline and he gave me a chest bump, right? Out of nowhere, I was slapping hands, I think with Big Bishop. Big Bishop Thomas, yeah, let's go, Bishop. Let's go. I think it was Leonard. Yeah, Leonard Payne came over there to me too. Gave me a chest bump, right? And then I turn around, Big Arden come over, boom, chest bump. I said, okay. I went crazy like I was about to play, dog. What? All they had to do was give me some pass and a number, dog. I was ready to play, cuz what? I was good for a good play and a half. A good play and a half. But Arden is listed as 6'2". He's definitely not 6'2". I'm 6'2", and I did like this when I was looking at him. Yeah, he had his cleats and stuff on, but that's a big fella. You know what I mean? That's a big fella. Sign stealing. Is it a thing? Yes, it is. But just like Coach Prime said, you know, I can give you my playbook. You still got to go out there and stop it. You know, you can steal the signs over there. But I don't think it's such a huge thing in football like it is in like baseball and such. If guys are dedicating time to try to steal signs during a football game, man, that's probably affect the game about that much. And, you know, y'all should be trying to, you know, concentrate on not getting penalties from substitution or something. You know what I'm saying? We need to concentrate on those things, not trying to steal no blood clot sign. Steal no sign. I think Travis is the leader of a defense. They play with swagger when he's out there. Yeah, I like that too. I forgot about Trav. Mel Tucker fumbled the bag for leftovers. I think he's still getting paid, isn't he? Did you ski in Austria? Heck no. I watched skiing, but I did not ski. My thing about skiing is I'm like, you don't know what's under the snow. You could be hitting a patch of nothing, just fall straight down, you know, in a hole or something. Now you covered in snow. I ain't with it. Y'all can have that. All that thrill-seeking stuff. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. Playing football was my thrill-seeking, time of my life. You feel what I'm saying? Nah, dog. Going skiing down a hill, down a mountain, on a bed of snow. An avalanche can come. You can hit a tree going down. I'm good. I'm good on that one, dog. You're right, Chico Big Cool said, I played linebacker and those hits are locked harder to deliver in cold weather. Oh my gosh, you talking about hits in the cold weather? Now, that's one thing we might see in Colorado when it gets cold. It's going to be a different type of football player, and whether it happens on our side or their side or both sides. But hitting in the cold weather is something different. Getting hit in the cold weather is something different. Whew. I was in Austria, and I remember being in the meeting room. We were getting ready for practice, and we got to practice. It was sunny, you know, kind of like probably Colorado weather. I got to practice. It was sunny. We're in the meeting room. By the time we're done with the meeting, I look outside. It snowed. It was a blizzard. It snowed everywhere. I'm in the meeting room taking off my cleats, you know, I'm way comfortable now. I'm thinking, we're not finna practice. Practice cannot go on with all of this snow out here. As soon as the meeting was over, coach was like, all right, let's go. Chop, chop. Where we going? I looked at my other teammates, my American teammates. Hey, we going to practice? Hey, we going to practice, dog. Hey! Man, I ain't never been in so much snow in my life, dog. You gotta put your knee. You gotta do high knees to run in this snow that we practice in, dog. Come on, man. It's crazy out there. But once you get going, depending on the weather, once you get going, get heated up, get your body temperature going, is a lot better. And yeah, those hits are not anything that you look forward to. You're supposed to be like a mailman, rain, sleet, or snow. You gotta deliver, right? That's why I love playing defense, though. Defensive end, when I play defensive end, because I could do some wrap-up tackling if I needed to. I don't have to do no head-banging linebacker in the hole fullback tackling or hitting from the defensive end spot. I remember we played CU in 2001 basketball, and man, I was winded after 2 trips up and down the court. Dang. I wouldn't even want to experience that for real. Cheese grits, Cookie Crunchy said. I'll take regular grits, some salt and pepper in it, and give me some bacon, some turkey bacon at this point in my life. Nice biscuit, some scrambled eggs. Whew, I'm in there like swimwear. You can't tell me nothing in the morning. I'm gonna have a great day on that. Speaking of that, Chico, you still have reacted to the MCM Straight to My Feet music video. I think I went and looked it up. I'm gonna look it up right now though, but I know I didn't react to it. I've kind of held off on some of the reactions, but as you see, more will be coming. Straight to my feet from Coach Prime or MC Hammer. Deion Sanders, straight to my feet. Diamond Rolex with gators on my feet. I got no time every day of the week in my hand. My drop top Benz when I'm with my lady friends. Colorado is the only team in college football that had all the fans. Now the entire teams are that have all the fans know the entire team name: Kamani, Juju, Hankerson, Travis, Dylan, Shador, Shiloh, X, Uncle Neely, and Bucky, so on. Exactly. Everybody know everybody in and around the program. Prime needs to throw me an offer. Offer for what? LSU QB Jermaine King said, why am I getting ready to fix some grits, eggs, and bacon and biscuits? That's what I'm talking about. Rohan, QB Rohan Davey. I'm tripping, dog. I remember big Rohan Davey, dog. What? Now I say it and I think about it. Now, oh man, big what? A baller. Man, big black Rohan, man. Come on, dog. Let me check out this music right quick. Hold on. Real quick. Oh, this MC Hammer and Coach Prime, Coach Deion Sanders, straight to my feet. To my feet. It sounds like one of those songs that used to be on the soundtrack, the Mo Money soundtrack back in the day, or Keenan Ivory Wayans movie or something. Straight to DVD movie. Tennessee got hot wings, barbecue, and high blood pressure. You feel me? Same thing for Alabama. I saw a fried Oreo at a fair in Alabama. At a what they call them? Where y'all from? We call them fairs in Alabama, like amusement parks or theme parks, something like that. The mobile ones. They had some fried Oreos, dog. That's diabetes and heart attack in one. Come on, dog. Who's the defensive leader? I think Travis is one. Probably Bentley is one. And Shiloh, Cokes, D-Mac. When you said Coach put me in the game the other night, I was laughing for sure. I grabbed the microphone and told that man, put me in the game, dog. We out here getting smacked on, and I'm watching. What? I felt offended. I felt offended. You ever on the sideline and your team getting beat? That's like saying you're not even good enough to get in the game. Why are we getting beat? What? I got recruited by way bigger schools than this, dog. And how am I? Come on, dog. What? Y'all better put me in the game. Let alone, yeah, I got in the game after that. Believe that. It was like the coaches wanted to see that or something, you know? Like, what? We waiting on somebody to say they want to get in. Well, it's me. I ain't come here to sit on no bench, dog. We don't do that. Hey, y'all, get up out of here. Stephen A. Smith knows the key to success in media is about criticizing the brothers and make excuse for the others. Dang, JJ Stallworth. Caribbean Food Big said, and you got Haile Selassie on your page, man. Haile Selassie Rastafari. Seen? You understand, brethren? Yes, sir. Chico, review my film, Elite Knowledge, man. Send me your film. I'll review it. They told me I need to get it and throw it in the trash. Trash. Say he trash. Put trash in the comments if he trash. Oh, come on, Chico. You can go on the bunny slopes. I ain't going on no slopes. I'll play it on PlayStation. I'm going on no slopes. Not me. Hell no. It look fun. Skiing is like surfing out here. It look fun. You really want to do it until it's time to do it. You feel me? No, that's dangerous, dog. That's too dangerous. No, dog. Y'all out there, and half the time you sitting on your surfboard just in the middle of the ocean paddling. Me, my whole time, my head is thinking it's something up underneath me and I can't see it. The depth of the ocean goes too far down to where I can see, and something can shoot up at any time and think I'm a seal in distress and come and snack me. No, dog, I ain't with that. That's like, no, I'm not doing that, dog. You blowing my high. You blowing the fun. You know, if I'm thinking the whole time I could get snatched up by a shark or something, but I'm out here surfing. No, that ain't for me, dog. That is not for me. I'm trash. To forget that. Stephen A was the reason I started following sports commentary 20 years ago. For sure, Stephen A is a legend. I told him that when I met him at the Colorado game. I said, "You're a legend. I want to be like you in some capacities." You know what I'm saying? But do I agree with everything? No, I don't agree with what and how he did the Dwight Howard situation. You know, he might say, "Hey, I reported on it, and the way that I do it, I did it on the Stephen A. Smith show, and I did the way." Cool. I just didn't like that. That's me. You know what I'm saying? That's how Tyler Brown feel on that sideline, right? Tyler, I know Tyler felt bad on the sideline seeing Shador getting hit. I just tried a fried Oreo this weekend. Pretty good. Come on, Carolina. Man, we got another midnight game again. Straight up. Mo Money. What y'all know about Mo Money back in the day? That Street Fighter movie was terrible. Trash, right? I didn't even watch that. Stacey Dash. Where Stacey Dash come from? I played in weather so cold, I delivered the hit and bust my own lip. And the blood froze. Damn. And the blood froze. Oh, that's cold. I died when Shiloh started singing Coach Prime's song. Salt and pepper and grits. Yeah. You're going to lose your black card. What? Butter and sugar like Coach Prime? No, dog. Yeah, I'll take some butter if it's already in there, but I'm not going to add butter just because. I'll eat grits plain. I'll eat a bowl of grits plain. As long as I got, because the salt can really come from the bacon and the eggs. So I'll just eat grits plain. Just give me some grits. Just have grits. I don't care if they some people, my grits got to be creamy. My grits, I don't care if they creamy, gritty, whatever. As long as they're cooked, give me some grits, dog. I don't need no cheese. Cheese is an extra. Yeah, I'll take it if it's there. But if I had to choose what grits I want, give me the white grits, and I'll add what I want to add to it. No sugar. That's a red flag putting sugar in grits, dog. You putting white on white. You know, you can put salt on that, but not sugar. But to have it? Hell no. Super chatted. Who super chatted? I missed the super chat. I super chatted you for that. I sent you money. Chico Shador needs one more year at Colorado. I think so too. New England Patriots are the kings of sign stealing. I don't see no other super chat. Maybe I missed it. Oh, maybe they showing up over here. Kitwana sent the 199. And she said, I'll match $100 if Shador don't get sacked. I think I saw that one, but I missed the super chat. Okay, they got it on automatic star super chats. So JK, if I miss your super chat, my bad. I'll find it if you did it. Sugar and butter. Oh man, come on. That's a flag on the play. Personal foul. He put sugar in his grits. Even though I heard that before, that's a personal foul, man. You might have to go sit in the penalty box like hockey on that one. Personal foul on the play. Number 15, Alpine Garage Sports wants sugar upon his grits. Get him out of here, Bob. But definitely, I've seen that before. I heard that before. I'm not with it, though. Yeah. What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Sugar and butter. Y'all this sugar and butter, man. Yeah. What you know about that pumps and the bumps? Pumps and the bumps. We like the girls with the pumps and the bumps. Shador projected to go to the Raiders. Shador in Las Vegas, big time. And for your information, sugar and butter on grits all day, every day. Man, I'm getting all these sugar and butter on the grits. It's salt and pepper, dog. Salt and pepper are plain. Look, okay, genealogy, she with me. I'm with you. Salt and pepper and scrambled eggs, okay. Was my favorite as a child, okay. I would ask for grits and eggs. Can I have some grits and eggs? My mom used to wake up with the grits and eggs and bacon and toast and jelly. What? What time is it? It's 2:00. Man, we need a Waffle House out here, dog. Who serves grits? I don't think nobody serves no damn grits out here on the menu already. I need to get like Prime out here in Hawaii and Dog, y'all want me to promote your business? You gotta have some grits on the menu, dog. Chico, if you're calling 4 or 5 guys the leader of the team, that means they don't have a leader. Okay, then. No one is taking the leadership on the offense or the defense, and it shows. The offense, of course, is Shedeur Sanders. You can see that. Oh, man. I told you. Come on now. Come on, my salt and pepper people. There you go. Just salt and pepper. There you go. No sugar in the grits. No sugar upon the grits, man. Dude, I'm a white guy. Black, white, whatever, dog. Y'all put sugar in your grits. I know black people put sugar in their grits too. You know, that ain't just no white thing right there. Like Coach Prime said, size still is more effective in baseball than football because you still got to go stop them. Exactly. You know, I can give you my playbook in football. Give it to you. Now stop it. That's the great thing about it. Sugar and butter on the grits is so good. Oh man. I'm telling you, y'all gonna make me go buy me some right there on point. Just put sugar in your Jiffy cornbread. Nah, if I put any sugar in my Jiffy cornbread, it's gonna be brown sugar. Brown sugar. Put some brown sugar or some honey on my cornbread, but then that's not even a necessity either. That's just like putting icing on the cake. I can eat my cornbread plain, give me some black eyed peas. Okay, now we get into some real food now. What y'all eating with your cornbread? Black eyed peas, collard greens, cabbage. Whoo, your boy getting hungry up in here. I used to eat just the sides sometime on Sunday meals. I don't even need the fried chicken. Just give me the sides. I want some cornbread, multiple pieces, collard greens, black eyed peas, the homemade ones, the real peas, not the ones out the can, the real peas that you got to sit and boil for the longest. What else I said? Some cabbage. What else go with cornbread, dog? Man, come on, man. Come on, man. I'm getting hungry up in here. Some real down south black food. Hog maws in the corn in the collard greens. You know what I'm talking about? Hog maws in there. Sugar on cornbread is outrageous, right? And not just any jelly, not just any type of jelly, not just any type of jelly. Smuckers, not Welch's, Smuckers. You got to have that Smuckers jelly. Chico, Coach Brian going to get you for the sugar and the grit slander, dog. No, dog. Me and Coach Brian, we can argue about that all day if you want to talk about some good grits. I'm a grits connoisseur. You understand me? I need to have me a show called Grits and It's. Sugar and butter in Indiana. No, dog. Shrimp and grits. Oh my gosh, no sugar. That's what I'm talking about. Whew. Shrimp and grits. I ain't hear about that till later on because that's a little bit more fancy. I didn't hear about fish and grits until I went to my uncle's house. My auntie and uncle house stayed the night and woke up and they made some fish and grits. I was like, fish? Fried fish for breakfast? What? What are you doing? I'll sit mine to the side and eat it later with a fish sandwich. I want me some grits, bacon, and eggs. Unc, what you doing with these fish? Then I even found out when I got here to Hawaii that they don't eat the grits, they eat rice. I'm like, rice for breakfast? Damn. Give me my grits, man. I'm from New Mexico, Oklahoma, and Colorado. Nothing southern about me, Alpine Garage. That's all Midwest right there, right? Midwest mountain ranges type deal. New Mexico, Oklahoma, and Colorado. So no type of southern food up in those areas? Salt, pepper, butter, and or cheese. Y'all being ridiculous out here. But I like that salt, pepper. Anything I can do to butter if it's already there. And then the cheese is optional. Y'all wild in the comments. Let me see if I can get to the bottom of these comments because they coming in. They coming in fast, and I'm getting hungry. I don't do chicken and waffles either. Oh no, that's a good combination. Chicken and waffles. I didn't realize it until I tried it. That's kind of like the salt and pepper or the sweet and savory type deal. That's oatmeal, I like oatmeal. I love oatmeal with some brown sugar, but sugar and butter. Oatmeal with brown sugar is mine. Oatmeal with brown sugar is it. And the oatmeal is substituting the grits. So you still will have the bacon and eggs with your oatmeal. Don't forget the turnip greens. I like collard greens better than the turnips. I like collards. Sometimes a leader need to be vocal. Number 2, not vocal when he needs to be. How y'all know? Are y'all there? Come on, Stanford. Come on, Stanford. How you know that man is as vocal as you need to be from what I've seen from a quarterback? And most of the time, the quarterback don't have to be vocal. It's the unwritten rule on most teams that the quarterback is the leader. Remember when Juju came from ASU? He did not play in that game. I think he had a bad attitude for that game, and coach would not let him play. He has been in the doghouse ever since. I think him and Bishop probably had an issue too. That's why neither one of them didn't play. Wonder what happened. Now I'm with you, big dog. The sides with the cornbread. That's what I'm talking about. I don't even need no meats on sometimes. I need those sides. Smashing them. Macaroni and cheese too. Iski. In there like swimwear. I was going to say turnip greens, mustard greens. Yes, Chico. Collards, cabbage, fried chicken, cornbread, etc. Yep. We in there, Patricia. Oh, nah. Thanksgiving coming soon, too. Oh, birthday is Sunday. Is going down. Tell me what I need to eat for my birthday, man. Tell me what I need to go eat for my birthday. Oh, yeah. Lando. Good job, Lando. Good job, Lando. Them butter beans. What? Them lima beans? What? Fire with cornbread and hot sauce. Man, I need to look up soul food places out here in Hawaii. One of them is too expensive, so I'm not going to go there. But there got to be another soul food place out here in Hawaii I'm going to hit up. But the soul food places out here be like fake soul food places. Well, man, be from way up north somewhere. He got a soul food specialty place. And I go there and the cornbread tastes like cardboard. How your cornbread tastes like cardboard, dog? Where you from? You ain't from the South talking about you got a Southern eatery. People go anywhere and set up anything. I guess I need to have me an Italian place out here and serve me some Italian specialty pizza and Greek people. You know what I'm saying? Come on, dog. Y'all doing way too much. Get some real soul food out here. Why don't Coach Prime emphasize the fight song more? How do you know he don't? They sung the fight song after the win at home. Matt McChesney was there too, and a bunch of other former Buffs. He need to be on them about that fight song like Mr. Clark from Lean On Me. Cornbread got to have buttermilk on and butter. Nah, I ain't with a butter. I'm not really a buttermilk guy. My wife converted me sugar with a touch of farina with the grit. Man, you doing way too much now. Tell you where your wife from by doing you that, Pastor Corey. Lando, yes, sugar in the Jiffy cornbread is a must. I used to do it, but that's way too much. White beans, yes, white beans. Oh, and the smoked turkey. Oh. Beans and cornbread had a fight. Beans knocked cornbread out of sight. Beans and cornbread had a fight. Beans knocked cornbread out of sight. I'll be ready. I'll be ready to start a fight. Dun, 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 dun. Y'all remember that commercial? Beans and cornbread, man. Beans and cornbread had a fight. Jam, not jelly, because it don't shake like that. Peanut butter and jelly is my favorite all-time dish in the world. Peanut butter and jelly. It could be the crunchy peanut butter. It could be the creamy peanut butter. It could be strawberry jelly. It could be strawberry jam. It could be grape jelly or grape jam. It could be guava jelly like they have out here or whatever. I'm eating it as long as I got me some. Watch this. I got, if I don't have nothing else up in here, I got a loaf of bread and some Jiffy or some Skippy peanut butter all the time. Don't forget the hot sauce, Louisiana hot sauce, Texas Pete hot sauce, Cholula hot sauce, that bullseye hot sauce. Come on now. There's one more I'm missing. One more hot sauce I'm missing. Louisiana, Texas Pete, Cholula, bullseye. Not really into Tabasco. I mean, I will eat it, but you know, a few more out there. What kind of cornbread though? The kind baked in the black skillet that you couldn't swallow? I want that Jiffy cornbread. I don't want that thick cornbread. People be talking about Jiffy because it come in a box. Make it from scratch, man. Give me the Jiffy. Jiffy is fine with me. You feel me? Jiffy is fine with me. Spaghetti and neck bones. Nah, I don't know where that come from. Cornbread field peas. There you go. The field peas. Once you got a shell, field peas with butter, beans, and okra. I hated okra, but I'll eat it now since I'm a grown man. I'll eat okra now. Cornbread with collard greens and candy yams. Oh my gosh. Made in a cast iron skillet. Oh my gosh. Shrimp and grits. Oh my gosh. Jiffy cornbread mix. Spaghetti and meatballs. No meat sauce. Butter and sugar and rice too, man. Come on, man. You can't be putting no sugar on rice. That's a crime. They will lock you up and throw away the key. That this guy he's charged with putting sugar on his rice. Sugar ain't gonna be an old country judge, so he's charged with putting sugar on his rice. On his what, Judge? On his rice? Oh, on his rice. Yes, on his rice. Oh, this is what I was gonna share with y'all. Since y'all still here, I get to share it with you guys. Got 204 people still left up in this thing. Real quick before you get out of here, I want to share this with y'all. I laughed about this so hard last night. Pause. Oh my goodness gracious. Did you guys see? Man, we got a lot of comments. Let me see if I can get to the end of it. But did you guys see sweet and savory must be separated? Do not touch. Man, you better get you some chicken and waffles, Alpine. Did you guys see Big Perk mispronounced the word monotonous, right? They had a word. It was like, Perk, here's your word of the day. And they put the word on the screen. And Big Perk said, and the word of the day is monotonous. What? Monotonous? And they laughed at it and said, monotonous? Oh, yeah, monotonous. He said monotonous, dog. Get out of here, man. Red Rooster hot sauce. Okay, I can do the Red Rooster. Sugar and rice out of sight. Collard greens with side cha-cha, Alabama style. Collard greens with side cha-cha. What's cha-cha? In UK, we call people like Chico Charvas. What? What is people like Chico? The hell you mean people like Chico? Sugar and rice is crazy, right? Yo, Big Dog, what's happening? Jungle Brother 09. Big Dog, when see you gonna draft some cheerleaders. Spaghetti and fried fish. I can see that going together. I can see that. Franks and hot sauce. Like Chad Ocho Single said, my people used to cut up the hot dogs and put them in baked beans. Now you got beans and hot dogs. That was cold-blooded. My dad grew up on Lanai. All right. Crystal Wise Facts, Red Hots. Okay. Y'all remember them hot links, them red hots back in the day? Used to smash them. Oahu, Stanford. Speaking of food, y'all need to watch Caleb. Yeah, I saw that Caleb Mathis' new Cooking with Caleb video. His mom showed him how to cook his chicken this time. I didn't see him when they got to the cooking part. I saw them in the store shopping for it. So shout out to Caleb Mathis and his mom doing their thing on that on his YouTube page. Yep. Apple jelly is fire too. I forgot about that, Genie. I ain't had it in a long time. That immediately took me back to GWC projects. My grandma used to have apple jelly on the table all the time when we got home from school. Plain grits, little salt, pepper, and light butter. Jay Will, I'm with you. I'm with you. Preserves are the best. Camille red beans and rice. Oh my gosh, with them ham hocks. Hey man, I'm going to eat something right now. I'm going to eat something right now, and I'm about to smash some stuff because y'all got me hungry. Then you know what? Right now, I'm starving like Marvin. Starving like Marvin. And I ain't talking about ham. Peach preserves with hot biscuits. All right. Who eat red hot links back in the day? I used to eat them red hot links on bread. You feel me? Weed and Netflix. Skull Buffs. Put a Skull Buffs in the comment one time. Put a Skull Buffs in the comment. If you're looking for a big win versus UCLA. Once again, this was a Dogg and Dave show. I just kept it on. It looked like an hour and 15 minutes, even longer, just talking smack as we talking about food. And yep, I'm about to go get some good food. And y'all put some in the air, drink some, you know what I mean? Roll some, whatever you got to do, go do that. Get right. Love on yourself, love on your people, love on your family, love on your neighbors. Keep it positive. That's what I'm all about. And you know what it is. No chitlins for me, no chitlins for me. Skull Beezy, Skull Buffs. And I'm up and about this thing. Peace, Pony Miller East. You already know what it is. Big Dog Chico in the place to be. BIWDOW. We about, yeah.